Hello, 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 everyone. Happy Saturday. Who is ready for some late night crafting? I hope you all are, because obviously we're starting late today. Hey, Carrie. Hey, Kat. Hey, Donna. Okay, so very, very different, right? Saturday feels so weird without a sale, doesn't it? I feel like it's Sunday. I'm all out of sorts. I don't know. It just feels weird. Hey, CK. Oops, oops. I forgot to mute that other one.
Hi.
1 second.
Ori's here.
Hey, Ori. Hi, CK. Hey, everyone. Okay, so we're going to be doing some, I don't know what. I honestly don't know what. I literally grabbed this. I was going to do the spritzes. And then I was like, hey, Andre, I didn't even prepare. So I was like, oh, maybe not. But then I remembered I had this collection that I've been dying to work on. And so I thought we could work on that. And then I thought, well, what do I do with that collection? And then I was a toss up between these two. So let's take a look at what we've got first. Look at this. It's called The Artist Within. Have you seen this one? This is from 3/4 Designs. And I've been dying to use this. Bad. Of course, if you need one, we have it in store. So let me show you.
Why don't you have that collection, Ori says?
Because we haven't shown it yet, Ori. It's been here for a little bit. I just haven't had a chance. But oh, if you like, look.
Aloha, Michelle.
Aloha. Look at that gorgeousness. Look at
Kelly.
this. Hey, Kelly. Not much that we need to do other than stick this baby on, huh?
You're welcome, Kat. She says thank you for picking my name out of the fairy jar.
Yay, of course. Thank you for all your submissions. Very cool. Like, if you love mixed media, but you're like, oh, I don't even know how to break into it.
Hi, Christy. Hello again.
Guess what? It's already done. I mean, really, what can I do to this? Oh, I don't know. I don't know, Ori. I honestly don't know.
Hello.
Hi. It might not be listed yet. You know, you guys know we have thousands of products that we just haven't gotten to. It doesn't mean they're not here. And that's why I always tell you, if you guys need something, ask me. Odds are we have it.
Ori says, can you put that in my box?
Yeah, of course. Sure. You want a 12 by 12, Ori? How are you feeling, by the way? Are you like totally swollen? And then...
I don't see them in the store.
Oh, okay, cool. No worries. I'll throw one in.
She says, yep.
Okay. So then I've got some chipboard in here as well that comes with. So we can decorate with some art, some palettes, some splatters, some tools. Pretty cool. And you also get these right here. So we've got some fussy cutting to do, but again, pretty simple, right? I mean, these are not hard. These will I'll punch myself with circle punch or a die, depending on the size. Create, paint, and color. I love it. Lots of paint, and then some other beautiful.
Much better my doctor with this.
Oh, thank goodness.
He is the father of Martha.
Oh, well, that kind of works. Keep it in the family. Lucky girl. Okay, so that's the paper I'm going to use. That I know. This is the collection we're going to work with. Yeah, it would be, right? For the
no swollen face.
Wow. What? That's unbelievable. Okay, so we're just gonna make a super fun, like painty, mixed media. Atelier. Yeah, that one or the sunflower one too. Okay, now I was gonna do this. Hi, Angel. I was gonna do this, and then I was like, maybe. This is a new one. Have you guys seen this one? Some of you might have already bought it when we showed it. This is the pocket folio. So it's a little bit different than the accordion folio that he came out with. This one has...
I'm doing bidding. I mean, Christy, how are you?
A different construction. This is a softer material now. So, you know, that's nice. And then it comes with the two covers and the the actual pockets, okay? I mean, I guess we could do this one. It's pretty simple. It's probably simpler than that one.
Or is it still a liquid diet? I'm hungry.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, no talking about food, anyone. So let me show you what I mean. These covers slide out. See? So you take off the covers and they have a little gap here. You see that? And then that is a pocket where you slide your pages in when you're done constructing it, right? So it gives you like more freedom to be able to do your covers. And especially if you're going to do some embellishments and mixed media, you don't have to fumble with this whole thing as you're working. You just work with these and then you can slide them in. So again, that gap just allows you to take this in and slide it in when you're ready to adhere it. See? And then that becomes your cover. And that's why they're like half little pages, just little flappy flaps. Then this one will slide here on this side. It just slides in. And now you have your cover, right? Your album. And then you have this flap because you have the option of putting it in the back. And then that becomes the flap. Or again, you can switch them around. And this could be your back and that could be your front. And you can even do these to flip this way if you want, or you can do them this way to become pockets, or you can just cut them off if you want and add them other places, right? So, you're not married to anything, basically. It's almost a blank slate. So I was thinking we could do this one. I know. Oh, poor Madison. She's been going through it again. So, but luckily, the two of the stitches already fell off, so she's able to eat. You know what I do notice? Yeah. Hang on. Let me.
Cats and potatoes.
I don't know why that cover doesn't seem even. You see what I'm saying? Maybe, I guess, well, you don't have to shove it all the way. I'm sure you could. No, yeah. Oh, wait. Now it looks better. Okay, yeah. I was just positioning it wrong. This one does stick out just a tad bit. Do you see that? One of the folds here just kind of sticks out. But if we're going to put like some kind of nice tape here on the spine, we'll never even see that. Now, if we put tape on the spine, we'll be able to... Oh, I miss you too. That's why I had to come live because I can't do it. But then we would lose out on all of these back here, huh? All right, let's think. If we tape it, we'll see this. But everything back here will be lost. However, it doesn't have to be lost because if we seal it, then these will become pockets this way, right? We can put big tags in here and turn them into pockets. So we could close the spine. We could leave it open. So, you can open it both ways. We can even take some of these and flip them to the back. So some of them are on the back and some of them are in the front. See what I mean? There's like so many different ways that you can do this. You're not married to any of them. Oh, and as I was saying, this flap can either close forward or you can turn it around and then, obviously the closure would be in the other way. Or we can cut it off and not have a flap here at all. So, okay, so that is one option to cover with this.
Carol, question mark.
Yes, yes, shortcake is Carol. This is the Graphic 45 album in a box.
Or make another pocket.
So, or make another, Oh, this? Yeah. You could totally flip it this way, glue it on 3 sides and have it become, you're right, a pocket on the inside or on the outside. Absolutely. Yes. See what I mean? You could keep playing with it.
Thank you for clarifying, Rochelle says.
Yeah. This is the album in a box from Graphic 45. A super cool invention because I love the fact that it's a beautiful chipboard, right? That has been covered. It is magnetic. See? So it already has the magnet in there. And then inside, when you open it, you have basically a box, right? But the album will go here. See, it's already done. All you have to do is glue it. And then, once you fill it, all of this stuff will be here. And when you close it, Hey, Vicky. When you close it, it'll just, see, album in a box. Fun, huh? So we could do this one too. This one has, let's see, it has a big pocket here in the front, as you can see. It's got little pocket there, flip there. Wow, flip a pocket this way. There's a lot. This is like really genius, guys. There is a pocket this way. Then there's just a page. Then we've got another pocket this way and another pocket this way. And again, and we can add more pockets if we want. So which one should we do? Should we do the Tim Holtz new pocket folio or using this line, or should we do the graphic 45 album in a box? Which one do you guys want to do? You have which one? This one? This? Which one, CK? Or the paper? For the collection, you like the box. Okay, so 2 votes for graphic 45 so far. 3 votes for the box. I know the box is pretty neat, isn't it? Like graphic 45 does not get enough credit for the things that they make. Seriously, they don't. This is amazing. Anyone else, or the box wins?
What do you say?
I think the box wins.
Is that right?
It looks like it. All right. Box it is.
Wait, hi, Jess.
Hey, Jess. Oh, yeah, I love this. And, you know,
What are
you
we
can
supposed
do,
to be- Oh, she's on it already. But
you know, you could also do all kinds of other techniques here, you know, like sprays and all that. Again, it's chipboard, so it's really sturdy. You can also go ahead and pre-gesso it too if you really want to soak it up. And then, you know, it'll hold. So I think that it's great that we have all that ability.
Kiki says I have a graphic 45 box.
Oh, cool. Got it. Okay, good. Did you use it or not yet? Oh, she says I used it. Oh, no, Jess said she used it. Okay, so now we've got to think about the outside of the box. I always start my projects thinking what's going to go on the outside because I kind of set that off to the side so I don't destroy that page, right?
Not
So,
yet, she says.
Well, go get it. Let's work on it. It's going to be
Yeah.
hard.
Jess says they hold more than it looks.
I know, right? Oh, this is so pretty. That could be my, but these black dots are just like calling my name with that frame.
Corey says unpacking is more fun than packing.
Yeah. Yeah, it's true. That looks good there, doesn't it? But look how colorful that front would be. It would be this piece right here. Of course, we continue to wrap around. That's awesome. Oh, look at that with the bird in the front. Oh, that's kind of perfect, guys. If we cut right there, we would be right at the bird. Okay, that might be it. The heart, well, I mean, I could always move it up, but I hate wasting paper. Not that I waste it because I probably use those pieces like on the flaps and stuff like that. But that is really pretty too. The heart, I love the heart. Kind of fixated now. Hang on. Let me turn that off because I'm killing you guys with glare, aren't I? Does that help any? Probably not. Is it too dark now? Or was it better before? I'm trying to show you that this would be the cover. We could put the heart. We could put the bird on the cover. What else do we have? They're all beautiful. You know, honestly, it was better before. Okay. There. Oh my gosh, there's a butterfly right there. Look at that. Oh, Lily, that is gorgeous. I almost want to turn the paper with the text going sideways. I don't mind because of the beautiful butterfly. That's kind of perfect too. Oh my
Says,
huh?
What line is the paper CK says?
Oh, I started with showing it in the beginning, but now I don't remember. Oh, here. This is in our store. It is called Artists Within from 3/4 Designs. We import it from New Zealand. And I think we have it in 8x8 and maybe a 6x6. Don't quote me. Like I said, we haven't even shown it. So, but it's a coming. It's a coming. And it's there if you guys want it. So just let me know. Okay, then. Oh, here's another butterfly. Oh, with that like blood red and purples. That's kind of cool.
Hi, Nadine.
You got it, CK.
Nadine says hi.
Hi, Nadine.
This is what are we looking at?
We're looking at what we're going to use on the cover of this gorgeous graphic 45 box. I kind of love this too. See, this is what I keep saying in my videos and during classes. My biggest issue is deciding which paper because it's gorgeous.
I just ran out of dilution shimmer spray on parrot. Can I have one in my box?
Yeah, sure. Hang on. All right, so CK, you want a 12 by 12? Let me write it down before I forget. Or what size? CK, and then Cat needs which one? Island Parrot.
Shimmer spray, Island Parrot.
You got it. Parrot, shimmer spray. Love my shimmer sprays. Okay. All right, I think. Look, I just noticed there's a girl. I love faces. What if we put the girl with the pink?
Moulin Rouge. Yes, a 12 by 12 and 8 by 8.
Oh, sure, you got it. 12 by 12.
And an 8 by 8.
And 8 by 8. Okay. All right, now we need to vote. You guys have to help me. This is why I'm crafting live, because otherwise, you know, do we use the girl with the paint stuff on the front cover? Okay, so our front cover would be like this, so you guys get a visual, okay? Do we use this butterfly? So that would be girl. Do we use this gorgeous butterfly? And again, our cover would be like that size, right? So we would capture the butterfly and some of the blotches.
For the cover, it always says I like the butterfly.
Do we use this other butterfly? This one's a little bit more faded with like the orange, and we would put the text going sideways. Or we have the heart. We can use the heart. It would look like that. Or we can use the bird. See how many choices there are?
Says she likes the girl.
So many choices. Okay.
Bye.
Which one?
Butterfly red.
Okay, so far we have one for the girl. Butterfly red. The red. This one, the red butterfly.
2 for orange butterfly.
And then one heart. These 3 are in the run. I don't think I see anybody for bird, so I'm going to get rid of the bird. I don't think I saw anybody for the orange, fiery kind of butterfly faded one. Okay, not this one. So it looks like we have 2 for the heart and 2 for the girl.
Hi, Linda K.
Hi, Linda. You like the girl? The girl, says Nadine. Okay, I think the girl wins, right? Am I right? Am I right? Okay, so our girl's going to go right here. Now, one other cool thing about 49, look at me. 3/4 designs that I love is they always have these quotes here. So instead of wasting the strip of paper, they use it for quotes. A lot of times, not always, see, but most of the time. See, like all of these have quotes, I think.
Yes, I'm here from the UK, Linda said.
Oh, well, welcome. So nice to have you. I was just talking to, we have some family in the UK, and so does Bernie, and they've been bugging us to come and visit. And, you know, we're like, you know what? We got to make it happen. So I hope to make it so soon. So 3 of the pages do not have quotes. The other pages do. So, you know, you can definitely use those quotes throughout. Okay. So we're going to go with that. We know this is going to be our cover. I know I'm going to need this piece right here, and then I'm going to need probably this right here to wrap around.
Are these one-sided, or he says?
Yes, these are one-sided. So this is before they switched to the two-sided. The double-sided papers have been like the last 5 5 latest collections. So, all right, we've got 12 here. And we've got perfect. So when I cut this in half at 6, I will have enough to do this side here. Then I should have, yep, enough for the back. And then probably from here, I'll get my spine, my sides, and probably this side. Because again, this is not orientation specific. It will look great. Actually, we can do it right now. I don't know how far we're going to get tonight, but we'll see. I will bring my key. And always measure twice at once, right? Yes, it is 5.5.
People said it means not making the choice like that.
Yeah, that's true. You know, in that case, you don't have to worry about wasting the back side of the paper. All right, so again, we're going to save that strip. Now I know I need to come 5.5. So if I do 5.5 this way, where would it end up at? I'd be cutting off her bun just a bit. So I'm going to give it a notch. I'm going to move it up because I have room. Remember, we have 12 inches, right? See, we have 12 and we only need 5.5. So we know 5.5, 5.5. We're still going to have an inch left. So I'm going to come up like about maybe 5 1/4. 1 second, princess. Okay, and now we can see that I can definitely see now get her little top there knot and then still have, I'll trim here at the bottom. Yes, princess.
Yes.
And I don't want it exactly 5.5. I want to leave a bit around the borders. So
Probably
if we do 5.25, that would be even better. So we're going to go with 5.25.
Probably Christy is still doing the Donut's nails.
Okay.
That's pretty.
Yes, I like it. I like it. I like it. I like it. And then we're going to do the same thing this way. I'm sure it's a square. So 5. This is 5 5/8. So it's a little bit wider. Okay, 1 second. I got to do math, guys. And you guys know me in math, right? Yeah, I think 5.5 is fine. Sure, babe. Okay, so there's our cover. Very cool. Very nice. See, if you guys have one, break it out and we can cut it together. We can do it all at the same time. Now, again, see, these are not orientation specific, so I can totally cut them up any which way I want for the sides and the back. So now I pretty much think I need an identical one. No, see, this is because the cover wraps around. You have this extra piece. So this is going to be a little bit smaller.
Christy said she finished her nails and she did one of her daughter's nails.
Aw, lucky. We're going to go with 5.25 on this one. What do I want to keep? I love this. 5.25. Okay, so that will be our back. And we can actually name these. For those of you guys who are taking classes with me, you know by now that I am big on labeling stuff because then I can't remember what went where, right? So we have our back. We have our front. Nice. Nope. Yep. See, we could use little bits like that. But
Christy said unboxing game, we can start copying a few minutes.
Cool. We have plenty here that we can use. So with 112 by 12, we're going to be able to cover this whole thing. This is 2 inches. So we're going to go with 1 3/4, right? As far as the width is concerned. And then our height is going to be pretty much the same, right? Yeah.
Did you?
5
Somebody
1/4.
said, did you make that?
No, this is the album in a box from Graphic 45, Cindy. So it's the box, and then it has the innards too, which we're going to decorate later on, of course. So, no, I did not make it. We carry this beauty from Graphic 45, and it comes in cream and it comes in black. So it comes in 2 colors. Oh, you know what? Let me get rid of that heart. I'm sorry. I forgot to get rid of that heart, which is always in the way. Okay, it should be gone now. Should be gone.
Thanks, Cindy says thanks.
Yes, of course. You're welcome. I'm pretty sure we still have them in store. If you don't see them in the store, I'm pretty sure we just don't have them listed. Okay, I forgot what I measured already. 3/4. See how hard it is to craft live? It's so hard. By 5 1/4 tall. Okay, so
12.50 in store.
Our highest point, thank you, is going to be 5 1/4. So do we have? Of course we do. We have more than 5 1/4. We have 6 1/4. So I'm going to worry about my width. And I think I want these letters. These are really cool for the spine. See that? It's neato completo. Look. It's got like all kinds of text, and I like it better than that pink side. I know, crazy. Maddie just said that. I'm going to forego pink. So 1 3/4. I hate standing up when I'm crafting. So I like to sit down. Sometimes you must. And then 5 1/4. Do I like this or this better? So when I'm cutting papers, I'm always looking at what do I want where. That is a little too narrow. No, I don't like it. We'll use it over here. Try again.
It's hard to find.
It is very hard. I agree. Totally. And 5 1/4. I want this. Again, all is not lost. When you have miscuts, you just repurpose them and use them someplace else. All right, perfect. So this is going to be my spine. Then, so far we've got 1, 2, 3. Okay, we need 4, 5, and 6, 7. All right, so let's look at up here first. We are going to do 5 1/2. So we're going to do 5 1/4. And that's my width. By probably the same. 1 3/4. Sure. That leaves us a nice border. Yeah, 1 3/4.
For me, and to craft and chalk, people don't text and check. I
know. It is hard. It's really hard. And I know we're going to need 2 of those. I mean, the odds that they're different is going to be none, right? Let's see.
Is it too late to buy in the store and purchase from yesterday, Christy says?
To buy in the store and have shipped with my purchase from yesterday. Maybe not. We can try. 5 1/4. Is that what I said? Yes. And 1 3/4. So I need 2 pieces with those measurements. So we know we've got the width this way. It doesn't really matter. You know what? Let's use those flowers. And this is too small, right? Decisions. 2. And then I need 5 1/4. What do I want? Let's take more of that. No, I love those splatters. Nope. 5 1/4. Now, are any of you crafting or are you hanging out and chilling today? Were you guys exhausted from, did you do anything for 4th of July? Or did everyone just stay home? Okay, so we've got our two, what should we call these? Side panels? Let's call them side panels. Side panel and side panel.
Boxing that's supposed to be resting.
Yeah, I don't think you're supposed to be lifting anything or bending over. Be good. Don't get yourself into trouble.
That's a way to end up back in the surgery.
It is. I think that's going to look great there. Yep, that's going to work. I just need to trim it.
General election over the 4th of July Monday, whatever that is.
You had a general election over here on the 4th of July. Really? On the 4th. Interesting.
I sit and grab whatever's on my wrench.
Oh, okay, good. Within reach. Okay, good. I'm trying to see. That's kind of
he says I'm not crafting currently. I'm not crafting. Working on a classroom. Mega inch 4th. What is that?
Oh, I'm not sure. There must have been a class. That's awesome.
Cool. Anyone else?
Catching up on classes is always good.
Yes.
What did I need? I forgot already. Dear goodness. We need a 1 inch.
Is anyone else crafting or?
We need 1 by. The height's going to be the same.
Be tossing things in the trash and actually boxing. Or you said
5 1/4.
Yeah.
Hang on, baby. I'm trying to see if there's any kind of transition that I need to worry about. I think that piece will look great there. All right. So for that, I need 1 inch.
Yay! I was going to see an academia class yesterday.
Yay! Did you really? The whole thing? It wasn't so bad, was it? And it's such a beautiful album, isn't it? I am so happy to hear, Jess. All right, so we've got.
You can always ink a little bit for blending, or he says.
What is
Hi,
this?
Kim. Say Kim.
Hey, Kim. This is the front where the magnet is.
I'm posting Cat says.
One of my favorite things to do. And now we can kind of transition this way, maybe. Yeah, that's a good transition right there. Okay.
What's the weather up north, Kim? For today?
I think everyone is dying of heat. 1 3/4.
Yeah, how do you know?
It's hot everywhere, honey.
Well, be right back. Gonna grab some ice cream for a heat process, of course.
5 1/4. Yeah.
I'm honestly no. That always helps, right? That always helps.
1 3/4. Yes, my love. Give me 1 second. I'm going to cut this panel and then I'll be right with you. 3/4 by, and I think I want to trim off the bottom. Wait, what? Yeah, 1 3/4 by 5 1/4.
Ooh, 80 degrees here.
It's not bad. Good, perfect. Okay, now this is the other magnet panel.
Such a treat.
Okay, so now we've got all of the panels, right, that we need. We've got front, spine, top, side, magnet, back. Yep. Okay, so we've got everything we need for our box front. We could glue those now. We could. I think I want to ink them up, and I think I want to ink up the box too. So, to do or not to do? That is the question. All right, let's look at the inside and think about what we're going to need. Obviously, we know we're going to decorate this, but we did really good. So we did the entire box on the outside, and we still have these 2 pieces and then some little scraps, right? So that was good. 112 by 12 did the whole thing. Now, that means that 112 by 12 will definitely also do the inside because we've got 1, 2, 3, right? Cover, cover. We basically have the exact same pieces, don't we? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think it's one less actually. So that's easy enough. What do we want to add for the background? What to use? What to use?
An email to Bernie or ready for the products I couldn't find in the store.
Me. It's always faster. I'm thinking. I am thinking this is going to go here. So yeah, we're going to see quite a bit of it. I mean, this we won't see because I'm sure we're going to add something to the pocket, right? This we're going to see. All of this we're going to see. This, oh, actually this we won't even, we'll see like a little smidge on either side.
Rochelle says it looks like it's going to rain here.
Uh-oh. Yay, Kim.
Yay.
Okay, so yeah, I mean, if I'm not going to see much of it, then I'm not too worried. How about if we go with something neutral like this one? Rather than something, I want to save the really good ones. Like, well, they're all good, but you know what I'm saying? My favorites, I want to save for inside on my pages. So I'm thinking either that one or that one. What do you guys think? What should we do the inside with? Very neutral, like this one. This one's got, it's less stuff on it. Or somewhere in between, like, you know, some of this. So do we do the grid or do we do the text? The inside.
Can you do Spanish right?
That is not nice to say, Carol. Bad, Carol.
What?
The grid? Okay, cool. I have 2 votes for
carne
asada is listen to me. Carne asada is
paper.
No, it's like marinated meat. Poor Ori can't eat in Spanish rice. Okay, Ori, don't listen. Shh. We didn't say anything. Nothing. Nothing. I want some. That's not nice.
Or you don't listen to that.
Yeah, don't listen. Don't look.
Close your eyes.
All right, here's a beautiful quote. Art is anything that's creative, passionate, and personal. And great art resonates with the viewer, not only the creator. Indeed. If it makes you happy, it's art. Period. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise.
Rochelle says young Carol.
I know. Okay, so we've got less than an inch here. So I think 3/4 would be too small. I think I'm going to go with 7/8. Yeah, I don't want to interfere with the fold. Yeah, 1 inch is too big. We'll start with 7/8, and if we need to trim it, we'll trim it. 7/8, and then our height is always going to be the same, I think, of course, throughout the project.
What your head does it is soda with Spanish rice.
Are you sure?
Is it spicy?
No. 5 1/4 would be good. Let's do maybe even 5 1/8. We'll do 5 1/4, and we can always trim it. How's that? Okay. While we're at it, we might as well keep measuring. Or shall we do? Let's do one. Well, we know all of this is going to be the same height, right? 5 1/4. It's actually a little big. It might be more like 5 1/8. See how this kind of, I don't know if you guys can see it. It kind of tapers off. Like it tapers off this way. And I have a feeling that that's why they chose to add the paper only up to here. And I think we should probably follow their example. So I'm thinking 5 1/4 is going to be a little big. It's going to be more like 5 1/8. So we'll say 5 1/8 tall. And then we'll do all of it at 5 1/8, not at 5 1/4. Okay, so if you're going to do yours, that's my suggestion to you. Because 5 1/8 is going to be like a perfect fit from here to here. This might be even 5 16ths. Well, we'll do 5 1/8. And if we need to trim it, we'll trim it. Okay, we're going to leave this for last because I'm going to use scraps for that. What else do we need to know? Not much. So let's go.
Hi, Rochelle's son Taylor.
5 1/8. This is orientation specific, kind of. We've got text going every which way, so it doesn't matter.
Thank you for figuring. Wait.
You're welcome. Write them down.
Measurements.
And you can always come back and watch this, right? And we'll, like I said, I'm going to give it a little bit of extra just in case my measurements are wrong. But you see, look, let me show you. See how tight that is? I told you it's going to be 5 1/16. It is a tight, snug fit, but that's okay. For these, no, you know what? I would even go, yeah. I'm going to go a little smaller. I'm going to go with the 5 1/16, guys. See if that works perfect for that. And it looks good on everything. So I take that back. It is 5 1/16. Okay. Again, whenever you're not sure, if you're splitting hairs and it's like a 16th or an 1/8 of an inch, just give it a little extra, guys. You're better off being, having to trim than ending up with too little. 5 1/4. 5 1/4. Doesn't matter. We'll use this side. 5 1/4. Okay, that should give me that panel, which it does. Ta-da! Then we'll do this one, and we said we have the height. Now I need the width. Pen. I know I'm kind of working upside down, guys. I'm sorry. 1 3/4. We'll do 1 3/4. And always feel free to write on your projects. Don't be afraid of that because it's easier than having to lose a bunch of little papers everywhere and then you can't find them. And then if you need to recut, you're like, oh God, what was the measurement? Well, if you do it this way, guys.
I measured the font numbers because I could different between the boxes.
Hang on, I'll read it in a second. Because if you lose the papers, you always have them right here to refer to, right? And you can't see them anyway. So, okay. Does that look good? And then I'll read that comment. Give me 2 seconds. I think I'm going to trim it just to... Will it hinder anything? No, I don't think it will.
It looks good.
Yeah, I think so. I'm going to trim it just a smidge off the top. Because again, that beveled edge is going to bother me. I just know it. Okay, cool. There, we have that one. And now we're going to do this one. Now, the question was with a comment. I would measure those small numbers because they could be different between boxes. Yeah, I mean, they're machine made. It's pretty accurate. These are not like handmade, but you're right. Everything. That's why even though I had the measurements for the outside, I measured the inside too because, yeah, exactly. And you never, ever know. Nothing is perfect, right?
I have to cut and glue instead of having those cut pieces. Kim says. I
have to cut and glue instead of having all the, yeah, it can get overwhelming too. Again, whatever works for you, I'm going to go a little big and see if that will, I can always cut a smidge.
And you don't want to lose your piece, your pieces too.
Well, the secret to that is this. Get yourself some trays, okay? And then as you're working, you simply, and you can have multiple trays. You put everything that's a keep in there. Of course, you saw me label them. And then anything that's a scrap, I usually have my caddy next to me, my Totally Tiffany, and I just start sticking all the scraps in there. Now I'm keeping them here because I think it's easier for you guys to see. And I don't usually cut here. I cut on my cutting table. So, it's kind of a different setup right now. Just so you guys can see what I'm doing. I'm going to trim off some of that. I think too much. Okay.
I always mix them up and I spend more time trying to figure out.
Oh yeah, yeah. If you can do that, by all means. So, okay. So we've got the 3 pieces that we need now. That leaves us with this right here, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, what do we want to do with that? We can obviously cut a piece, right? To cover, we don't have to go all the way down to the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, we just need to cover enough so that we don't see that there. So, pretend that this is the right width. We just have to go about yay deep, right? To adhere it. We could do that.
Mm-hmm.
And then use the same paper, kind of continuous here on this pocket.
Mm-hmm.
I think that might be the way to go. Mm-hmm. Oh, and by the way, if you notice, even though there are lines on here, I don't care whether the lines line up or not. This one, I won't even see most 90% of it. This one, meh. This one, none of it has to match. And actually using scraps to kind of patch it all up would be even better, right? And again, there's going to be a big tag in here or something else. So I am not too worried about what goes where. Okay, now I think that's going to be our game plan. So let's measure the pocket. I'm not going to measure from here to here. I'm going to use the pocket as my measurement. So actually I'm going to start with the outside. And then I'm going to remove just a bit because I need to be able to slide my paper in there, right? So I think 5 will do us. So 5 wide. And then my height for this one is going to be about 2 3/8. Can we do 2 1/2? Hang on. I think I like 2 3/8. 2 3/8. Okay. Now this one, I'm going to cut the exact same. So 5 wide. And as I mentioned, I'm not going to go all the way and waste paper. I'm not going to go all the way down to the bottom. I'm just going to do enough to cover that pocket. So I think I'm going to start about here. And then we're going to do, how about 4? Okay. And that should cover that pocket. Should. Southpaw, just cut and glue as you go. Yeah, that's what Kim was saying, Jess. By the way, that's Jess, guys. Blue Room Crafts. Okay, so let's start with our tallest piece. I love this stuff up here, so I'm going to go with that. This, I'm going to have to waste a little bit of paper, but that's okay. So 4 tall by 5 wide. What do I want to keep? Oh, that's tough.
Kim, do you have a foldable table?
I keep that. Or do I keep this? That's tough. I love the red, but I also love all the teal. Oh well, decisions need to be made.
Good question.
1 second, baby. So then this should hopefully slide in here. If it's a little tight, I might have to trim it. It might be a little tight. No, it's pretty loosey-goosey. I was just catching on something. So that'll go there. See? And it's enough to cover my, oh my gosh, my notch. But I'm not going to waste paper down here because why? And even when I stick stuff in, stuff will never snag because the gap is down here, right? Okay, and then we need to cut this piece. I don't have anything big enough. I mean, I could use this. I don't wanna. because I like it. I might use it on a page. What's that, baby?
I asked him if he would put a little tape up.
Oh, that is gonna be because it is just about the right width. 2 3/8. That'll take it to about here. Fine. I wanted to keep this too, but I'm sure we'll find a place to use it. We can make a pocket or something with it. Why fight it, right?
I was asking him that.
Yes, honey, I heard. Okay. That should do that. And I need to cut the width. Cut the notch first. Tell me why. What secret have I missed? Why the notch first? Does it make it easier somehow? Share with the rest of us. I'm going to take some off this side. And again, if you notice, I'm going sliver by sliver. Oh, yeah, before you go. Yes. I thought you meant before I cut. I'm like, ooh, why? Yes, definitely. Okay, cool. Now, let's think about this because, yes, now we have a notch situation, right? Let me get some circle punches and see what size are we aiming for. Too small. That's probably about right. Get a scrap piece of paper.
Kim's is LOL.
Will that work? Oh, yeah, that's the one. So it is a, what size is this? Who knows? Seriously, Fiskars? Come on. I'm thinking about an inch.
Is that right?
This is an
Does
inch.
it stay on the bottom somewhere?
I knew I was going to jam because it was thin paper. Yeah, it's an inch. Let go. Okay, I won't slam it. It'll hurt your ears. Sorry, guys. I'll fix it later. So it's a 1-inch punch that you're after. Yep. Because I just realized the mic is right there. And I slammed that thing right in their ears. Sorry. Sorry.
She said she's sorry.
All right, about here and about here, unless somebody knows a trick I don't know. I'm going to have to guesstimate on this one, guys. Wish me luck. Worst comes to worst, we'll cut it again. Can you guys see? I'm trying to stay on. Oh, how far down? That's another good question, huh? That's pretty good. Even if it's higher than the one underneath, I don't care because we can't see it. But you know what? I'm going to take it down just a little bit. Trying to stay on camera. Nice. Yep, there you go. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Not too bad. Get rid of all these slivers. Okay, and we have now done the inside of our folder. Ta-da! That's not bad. How long have we been on? And that's with a lot of talking. You know, if you're doing this obviously by yourself, you'd be a lot faster than this. I'm going to trim this down just a smidge because
this is perfect.
Yeah, see that? Like a glove. I want to trim it down. Which way do I like it? I like it every which way. I just don't want to be, it's not really fighting me. No, it's not fighting me. Is it? No. All right, leave it alone, Maddie. Let it go. Let it go. Okay, we're still not done though. I just realized 1, 2, 3, right? Okay, now it's not going to be the same measurement as the outside. Not going to work because on the outside, we're going all the way here. Where here, we are losing, see? We are losing about, I don't know, 1/8 of an inch. So let's measure it. If I can find my ruler. Here we go. Oh, I just realized we have some cool things here too. Circles that we can use. You know, when we make the tag for here or something to pull out, we can use some of these because these are like probably 350 or 350 or 300 GSM thick. So we can use some of that there. Okay. We've got 1 3/4 to be exact. 1 3/4. Sorry, you guys can't see there. 1 3/4 tall by by 5 1/4. And we might have to trim it just a little bit. Again, I'd rather be a smidge over than a smidge under, right? All right, this one should be the same. We're going to measure it anyway. Yeah. And then we said 5 1/4. Yeah. This one should be the same. Yep. And then this way, we had said 5 1/4. This is going to be less, but we'll trim it. Okay, so for the sake of ease, we're going to go ahead and cut 3 this dimension, okay? And then we'll trim them as we need to. Okay, and we're going to use, I guess, the same. We're still, using the same one. So we know our biggest one is going to be 5 1/4, and I think no matter which way we go, we're good, right? Yeah. So let's do the 1 3/4 first. We'll do one first. I'm not going to cut every one of them because you know what happens when you do that, right, folks? You cut them all, and then you realize, oh no, I mismeasured. We're good. We are good. Okay, let's do another one. 3/4 and 3/4. Okie dokies, let's go. We've got 3 of them now, and now all we have to worry about is the 5 1/4. I'm going to keep that, I'm going to keep that, and I'm going to keep that. So I'm going to cut off this end. 5 1/4. Come on. 5 1/4. Should do, right? Yeah, and just like I thought, see, it's really perfect. Like it's a perfect fit. We could trim off a little bit. Do we have to? No, but we could. So I'm gonna just like a hair, just so that I know that I have enough room to play. This one definitely needs to be trimmed. That one is perfect as it is, but I'm going to trim it again just a smidge.
Wow.
What happened? Okay, there, and one more. This one right here, and that one we definitely need to trim. Ooh. So let's start. I'm not even going to measure. I'm going to start taking hairs off. Okay? Nope. Because I don't feel like measuring. Sometimes I go the lazy route. I could just put a pencil marking on it, right? Okay, there we go. 1, 2, 3. Okay, we got all of our sides done. That's it. Okay, so now, so we don't get too far ahead of ourselves because pretty much the construction is done, right? All we have to do now is, we'll save all this, get rid of these. All we have to do now is ink them up and adhere them.
You're great at this.
Oh, thank you, ma'am. Thanks. You know, I do enough classes and tutorials, right? Lordy geez. Let's ink it up and let's, you know what I'm thinking? Should we use a black one? I'm almost thinking, but then will it kind of disappear into a black one? Hang on, let me get a black one. I have both. Here's my black one. What do you guys think? Open it. Let's open it. Don't cut yourself live, Madison. Oh, sorry, Maddie. I'm talking to myself. I said, I hope I don't cut myself live. Yeah, exactly, right? I'm kind of like, I wanted to start inking up the sides in black, guys, but then I realized, well, yeah, might as well use a black album then. But maybe I'm wrong. Let's see. Okay, so here it is in black. It's the same thing. For those of you who've never seen it. Did you know that these are great to save for pumpkins? Save yours. Whenever you have them, I keep them in a little baggie in the kitchen drawer for pumpkins. What did I just hear? Is a dog down here? Okay, so same thing, just in black. Let's put the cover on and we can make an educated decision. How's that? Where are you? All right, so here's the front cover on black. Let me get the spine and we can turn it. Was this a spine? Yeah. So this would be black, more or less, right? Gives you an idea. Or this is the cream. Oh, I like them both because see, there's cream in here too. Oh, yeah, you guys decide. Please help. Okay, cream or black. Oh, let me show you the inside because that might change your mind too, right? Maybe the inside might look different too. So let's go with, let's put some of these pieces down. I didn't even letter them. I forgot. But we pretty much know where it's going to go. I think it was like so, right? Wasn't this the one that went inside? So here is, I don't know if that was it. Anyway, here's black. There's black. And here is, yeah, that is, I love saving those things. You know how your pumpkins, especially here in Florida, right? Because, I mean, let's face it, October is still warm. Your pumpkins will just wither like and look so yucky in just a matter of days. If you add those little bags of silica, it actually preserves your pumpkins. Huh? I don't hear squeaky. And here's cream. All right, now you have a better picture. Which one? Do we do cream or black? By the way, don't forget your thumbs up. I would greatly appreciate it. It helps. Every little bit helps. I just joined. Go with the black, more dramatic. Okay, I love it. Is it, I'm going to butcher that. Band star? Baden star? Help me phonetically how to spell it. Tell me, because I am horrible. And hello and welcome. We have black. We have black. We have 2 for black so far. Any other takers? Or am I going with black? That's okay. I'll leave the measurements on this one. Beating star. Get it. Thank you. Yeah, it does preserve because it absorbs the humidity. What makes the pumpkins go bad is the humidity. So if you put a bunch of these after you've carved your pumpkin and you throw them in there, it actually absorbs the humidity from inside the pumpkin. So your pumpkins do not get all yucky and moldy within days. And also if you put a coating of Vaseline on them, it helps. Oh, black, hands down. Got it. Okay. Check. Here we go. Now, you might ask, why does Maddie use a paper plate when she inks up? If you've been here long enough, you know why. I'll show you in a second. And the reason why I'm inking these up is if you notice, well, first of all, it's going to help it blend in, right? But see the white core? Me no likey. I don't like that white core when I'm doing a project, especially on black. It just really stands out like a sore thumb, see? But if I ink it, then it'll just blend in. The crumbs, exactly. Look, just, I beat up these things bad. Look, I chew through them. And then I end up with all these little speckles of sponges all over. And when I go to wipe them, I just leave like black streaks and oh, yeah. So Maddie uses plates. I know, what can I tell you? Hey, if anything, I'm entertaining. Best case scenario, you learn something, a good tip, and you're like, oh, I'm going to do that. Because you never know. But it only takes a few seconds to do that, and it just makes such a huge difference. Like you chewed, I know, me too. Look, it's embarrassing. And it's funny, obviously. Oh, thank you, CK, for the super chat. You're awesome, my friend. Thank you.
Thank you.
You know, we own a store, so I have supplies. And you're probably wondering, dear Lord, Maddie, go get another sponge. But it's not that. I go through them like crazy, because I don't do like the pretty inking. I usually just grind the sides, right? So I tear them up. And it's embarrassing when I'm making videos and I look at my sponges sometimes. I'm always thinking people must be like, wow, lady, really? But you know what? Waste not, want not. If I save my sponges, like if I use them to the max, that just means I'm maximizing my creating budget, right? My artistic budget. And I'm all about being able to get another pad, for example, rather than look good with my sponges. My sponges can wait.
Mm-hmm.
I'll use them till they can't take no more. Yay, thank you, thank you. It says, let's celebrate our first super on live stream. Thank you, guys. Oh, before I forget, I did the drawing. If you missed it in the Facebook group, I did the drawing for the for the 4th of July challenge. So if you didn't get in on that, well, you missed out. The free digital's still there, so help yourself to the free digi. But you missed out on
the drawing.
Yeah, getting in the jar for a free gift card. So that's
Dabber sponges.
I do spend lots of dollars and sponges because right, I know. And look, I mean, I don't want that on my desk. Ugh, and it's full of ink. If you smear it, look, this is what happens to your table. Look, because there's ink on them. So yeah, no, I don't like it on my desk.
Control sponge.
Yeah, it's the flat one. Yeah, it's not the domed. It's the flat. I only use the domes when I'm trying to blend. But when I'm doing sides like this, I use my flats. Mm-hmm. I've never tried using the dome ones for the sides.
Then what happens to my projects?
Yeah, you gotta just, that's why I use that. And then I don't have to worry about it. When I'm done, I use the same plate over and over. So I just tap it out.
The domes crumble less.
Do you even for the side swipes, Ori? I've never used them for like side inking.
I blend with the brushes.
Yeah, I love the brushes for blending. I agree. But I do like the domes for blending as well. It all depends. Mm-hmm. I know this is not the fun part of a project, but we all know it's a necessary one.
Necessary.
Yeah. Anywho, as I was saying, the 4th of July drawing is in the Facebook group. I went live this afternoon if you missed it. Just super quick, just to draw. And then the birthdays are in there too. And don't forget, tomorrow is the Academy game night. Yes. So if you're a channel member, make sure that you join us tomorrow for game night. Also, as far as announcements, I haven't watched the video, but Kateri posted a video, of the project we're going to do on Thursday. I'm so excited. It's going to be beautiful using the 49 and market. So make sure you guys get all that stuff ready. Yeah. I'll create the stream probably tomorrow and start sending out the link to those who are going to be in that class. Yes. There are still four kits left or 3. So if you haven't gotten your kit, make sure you get it now because I need to send it to you so you can get it in time, right?
Kim says that's going to be fun.
Yes, it is. And if you miss it, it's okay, guys, because it will be saved for at least a couple of weeks. And so you'll have access to it afterwards, okay?
Kim says, I hope to be back home in time.
Yeah, if you miss any part of it, or if you want to make a second one or whatever, it will be available. Not indefinitely because it's not in the academy. It will be on Zoom, but it will be. What am I doing? It will be there. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Let's move this off to the side. And now we know we're going to decorate this one instead. So let me get my glue. I could use tape runner. It'll be faster. Do I want to be lazy?
I'm a member until the 11th.
Yay! So you get to be with us tomorrow. Fun, fun. All right. Glue? Yeah. Why not? Hang on. I'm looking for my decoupage brush, which is gone. Okay.
Why?
I don't know. All the decoupage brushes are gone. What?
I have one. You want one?
The decoupage?
This?
Let me see. No.
Oh.
But thank you.
Kim says I'm going with my mom to her doctor's appointment, which is, I think, an hour or so away.
Oh, yeah. That's a long drive. So this is the one I was talking about. This is the Tim Holtz decoupage brush. It comes in 3 different sizes. I love them. This is the SpectrumArtCreations.
Glue.
Yep, decoupage glue. So we're going to use those. Let's start with what we know, right? We know that it goes this way. Make sure I'm not doing it upside down or anything crazy.
That was your hand, Kim. By the way.
And all we're going to do is add just a little bit. It doesn't take a whole lot. You just want to make sure you are covered all the way around. And then, baby?
Doctor's appointments are not fun.
No, but they're necessity. It's a necessity. They're necessary. It's a must to keep ourselves healthy. And sometimes when we hurt, as we get older, things happen, Madison. Body parts don't last forever, unfortunately. Right, guys? I should get my glass mat. Why am I doing this in the air?
I don't know.
I don't either. So the good news is that SACs glue will give you enough time to reposition if you need to. It dries fully matte and clear. So you don't have to worry about that either. Can I open this even more?
Kim said, did you ask me something? Yes, I didn't hear anything.
Oh, she was asking how your hand is feeling. Madison is the best prayer partner you could ever have. Seriously. When we're praying, I'm like, I'm trying to remember everybody. And she's like, and Kim's hand, and this one's back, and that one's head, and so-and-so's mom. And I'm like, wow, that girl has a memory like no other. Here's our back.
And that person's knee, right?
Yep. Good thing I have a walking memory stick.
I don't want you guys to get old. I guess you have to someday.
We do. Now, if you guys had to say, like, you can only do, I know it's going to be hard because you're going to want to say more than one, but if you could only think of one favorite crafting, what would it be? Like if I told you, listen, you're going to be stuck somewhere for 6 months and you only get to do this, only bring supplies for blank. Would it be drawing, painting, decoupaging, sketching, knitting? What would it be?
Black.
And don't cheat. Don't say, this and this. Just one. What would it be? Decoupage. Okay. Collage. Okay. Yeah, you're good at it too, CK. It's fun.
Watercolor painting, Carrie says.
Oh, Carrie, I did not know that. I did not see that coming. See?
Knitting, felting, Kim says.
Really, Kim? Out of everything, I know you're really good at it too, but really?
Coloring. Jess says coloring.
Coloring.
You didn't know that.
Oh,
You
that's
know
not
that
it.
Kim knits.
No, I know she likes felting and she's really good at it, but I didn't know she would prefer it over, album making or paper crafts because she is really good at them too.
Fuzzy cutting, Cat says.
Oh, a girl after my own heart. Kat, you and I can live together in a bungalow and just fussy cut all day.
Ori says decoupaging is kind of cheating because you can collage and do art journaling.
Yeah, well, but that's all she could bring. Some stuff to collage and some paper and some glue, and that's about
I
it.
didn't know Kim did felting.
She does. You've never seen it? She's posted some of her stuff in the group. It's crazy. Like, I don't know how she does that stuff.
Journal making for Rochelle.
Ah, there you go, Rochelle. Yeah, see? Oh, it's looking so nice.
Kim's
Look.
probably right now because I haven't done it in a while.
I did not see that coming. What about all the new folks? Okay, there we go. Beating. Well, yes. She's like, LOL, surprise.
But Kim says she loves journals too.
That is too funny.
What's your thing, Bring?
Oh, me? Wow, I wasn't ready for that. You would ask me. Hang on. Oh, that's hard. That's really, oops. It's a good thing they're all interchangeable. I glued the spine on the wrong place, guys. Good thing they're interchangeable.
You glued it wrong?
Yeah, this is the spine, or was the spine. Not anymore.
You
Hey, that worked out.
All the way.
Mixed media. Yeah, right? But I love that collaging, and I love masterboards, and I love, yeah.
See, you pulled a Kim. Kim says.
I did. I know I broke the rules. I what can I say? Like, it's so hard.
And never have enough time to do it.
I love honestly, I love crafting, just period, art.
You like watercoloring too?
I do. I don't do enough of it, but I do like it very much. I love stamping. I love inking. Die cutting, inking, alcoholing, because I love everything, man.
Pearl ink.
That's the whole problem. I want to do everything.
You know what's mine?
What?
I would only bring mine came down for it in my Dino Weekly stuff.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. That is one of your faves.
Well, I have to bring one.
It is really hard. Now, if there was one that here's another question. What would be something that you have not done that you would like to learn to do? Like, if you're like, hey, Deborah, like, for example, if you were to say, okay, for 2025, if I told you, listen, I am going to give you classes on blank, or I'm going to send you to this place where they're going to teach you to blank. What would it be? What would be the one craft or art?
Or he says, actually, I'm dealing with myself, trying to keep my jewelry stash.
Macrame. Really? You would love to learn that? Look at that. Macrame is like, it's not sewing. It's not like braiding. I don't know how to explain it. How would you explain macrame? Like, not knots.
Carrie wants to do drawing.
Drawing. Okay. That would be the one thing. Okay. So macrame, sewing. What else? Drawing.
I like to crochet without needles.
How do you crochet with? Oh, it's like crocheting without needles. Yes, I got you. Yeah, it's like
sewing.
Have you seen? Sometimes they use them for like plants, hanging plants. I'll have to show you some videos. It's really neat.
Knitting.
Who said that?
Angel.
Angel, I'm with you. I would love to learn. Actually, knitting or crocheting, either one. I would love to learn.
Rochelle says painting.
I've tried.
Rochelle likes to paint.
Painting, yes.
Stained glass versus Kim.
Ooh, okay, that's a cool one.
Short cases beading natural style. That is natural style.
Let me see. What?
Shortcake.
Beading native style. Ooh, that would be
I just
gorgeous.
posted several pictures from my sketchbook. Watercolor painting I've been doing.
Oh, cool. In the group, I want to see. I didn't know you could sketch. That is so cool.
Pottery for Jess.
Oh my gosh, I wanted to take a pottery class so bad at Christmas time. It's still on my to-do list.
What's that?
We went to
Oh,
Tennessee. We went to Tennessee, remember, guys, for the holidays and
you did it
mini
fine.
vacation. And there was a pottery class that I wanted to do, but it just didn't work out, with the schedule and, what we had going on and all that stuff.
It was fun.
But oh man, I wanted to do pottery
Blown glass
so
would be
bad.
awesome to try at least once. Blown
Wouldn't
glass.
it? That would be
What is
so
blown glass?
cool. So it's like
silicone?
it's melted glass, and then you kind of have like this long thing, and you blow through it, and it creates glass like bubbles, and oh my gosh, like ornaments. And
Hi, Brian.
hey, Brian.
It's in the Facebook group.
Cool. Okay, I'll go check it out tonight. Okay, we're done the box. Look at that. The whole front is done, and it looks awesome.
I can't knit or crochet, but I would like to take a class. Lucy class.
How easy is that, guys? Seriously.
Did you do it for Chelsea? She's telling she can't
No,
knit.
what? I can't knit either. Oh, she can knit and crochet. You want to do glass fusing. Wow, that's neat.
Said, yeah, that's what she's talking about. Said.
You love it? Yay, I'm so glad. Thank you. Oh, thanks, Carrie. So easy, right? Like, look, all of this yakety yakking, and look at all the stuff we've gotten done.
Yeah.
Now, I didn't name anything. Good going, Maddie. I'm sure that's that.
Yeah,
and then I'll figure those. Thank you. So easy peasy lemon squeezy.
Right?
Yeah. All right. This baby we're going to have to figure out because we're going to get it in there without getting stuck. And again, this is why I thought of, although the tape runner, I love using tape runner because it's super fast. If it's the hunky dory, I don't mind it because it is really strong, the permanent one. And what's the other brand we have that's really strong? That stuff will like take off your fingerprints.
Easy peasy.
Oh yeah. But some of the other tape runners, like the cheap ones, that's why I stopped using tape runners for a long time, for many years, because I hate stuff that falls apart. Like, honestly, it's one of my pet peeves. If I'm going to build something, I want it to last. If I'm going to gift you something, or if I'm going to sell you something, I want it to be like something that you're like, okay, this is well made. Not like I got this and it was falling apart. Oh my gosh, I hate that stuff.
In my court as we speak.
Or he's like, okay, fine, now I need one. Oh, geez. All right, so this is going to help us slide in there. See? Like butter. We're in. So, but for something like this, you do not want to use a tape runner because you're going to get so aggravated trying to get in here without getting stuck. And I'm just going to run my ruler to, help that adhesive. Ta-da. See? That was not bad. That was not scary at all.
These are yummy for when you have surgery.
Oh, look, there's a definition. It's the art of knotting cord or string in patterns to make decorative articles. It was really big. Wasn't it like trendy in the 60s or something? I think it was like really trendy in the 70s or the 60s. I remember everything was macrame. I can't tell which way was up. I don't think it matters. Nope, it doesn't matter. We're going to go with it. Oh, I never thought of that. Does it really? Glue makes it sturdier. did not, never thought to think of it. I guess, yeah, that's another layer, right?
Ori, why don't you have smoothies for your paint?
Yeah.
That should always, it makes you cold in the mouth. Yes, I'll clean all this with me. Sarah Cobella's taught me that.
Really, about the adhesive. That's super interesting.
Yeah.
Never stopped to think of it.
It's early 80s, Rochelle says.
Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, I remember a lot of macrame stuff when I was younger. Like it was everywhere. And then it just kind of died out, which is a shame because it's an art, you know? I guess it was trendy. Things always come around though. They come back around. Oh, that is so pretty. I like it. I like it. I like it. This goes here for sure, right? This definitely goes here. And then are all of these interchangeable? No. Yes. No. Nope. One is slightly taller. So I'm going to say that's my spine. I could rewind the video to make sure, but I'm not gonna. That's definitely that one. And that's that. And that's that. Ta-da.
High school flashback.
Yeah. Yep. I think there was a line from...
Which ruler is that you're using all the time in the 0-1?
Yes, it is the best ruler. It's like my, best tool ever.
Ruler.
That is the 0, 16th, and 8th ruler. So it has everything in one. And I can't live without that ruler. Why? Because I can't do math. I can't do not one little bit of math, guys. Before this, you know what's funny? When I first started crafting, I used to oh, Andre's got lag. Will someone tell Andre she needs to look at a little red light, make sure she's up to date? I used to watch videos when I first started crafting, and people will start talking about, well, we're going to cut this to an 8th and a 16th and 5. And I was like, I'm out. I couldn't watch those videos because I can't do it. I'm dyslexic. I don't do math. And I would get so frustrated. I'm like, man, can't you just do like even numbers? You know, you always, it's not always that you can, right? And then I lost all fear because this ruler, so on this side, it's a regular ruler. But if you notice, it's got 16ths, 8ths. See it? So now I can sound like I actually know what on earth I'm talking about when I say 1 5/16. Right? Now, the other side is super cool because it's the 0 ruler. So it goes from 0, then left and right have 1, left and right 2, left and right 3. So it helps you center stuff. So instead of me sitting here trying to do math, all I do is I make sure I have the same number on this side as on this side. And I can tell you this is 2 3/4 in a matter of seconds. That's center. See? I love this thing. Can't live without it.
Here, your watercolor pages on the group look good. Look pretty.
Yes, I started with the Victor rule, but I didn't like it. I like this one better because it's clear. The one that I had was not clear. I don't know if yours is clear. I had gotten one online and mine was not clear, and it was frustrating because I couldn't always see what I was doing.
And Carrie, I love your watercolor drawings on the group. It looks pretty.
Oh, you saw them?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. I have to go check them out.
Jesus, thank you so much.
Yes. Oh my gosh, I love that thing. It's...
You clear will need to know a pink.
What I need to know. No, it's pink. What? It's clear and pink?
I guess, yeah.
Okay, that's pretty cool. I love pink.
Saying, yeah.
I overglued that. Way overglued. Woo. Stop talking, Maddie. Oh, yeah, centimeters. See? We don't use centimeters. I know. We just contrary. Why? I do not know why. It would be so much easier using, centi and deci, and because it makes sense. 10, 100. But oh no, no, we have to use inches. I remember in school when we were learning both systems, well, obviously, in math. And I remember thinking, why in heaven's name are we not doing this? It makes so much sense, but no. Rebel without a cause, right?
Mm-hmm. Yes, we use both.
We got to make it hard on school kids, don't you know? All right. I don't like this. I'm going to trim it just a second, guys. It's too perfect. Does that make sense? And if it's that perfect of a fit, it scares me because.
Are you ready? Tomorrow night, and we're gonna play fun games.
Yes, we are.
And laugh, of course.
Of course. Gotta read the stress.
What do we do without the laughter?
We need to laugh. Too much sad stuff going around. All right, I feel more comfortable now.
That's gorgeous. I keep staring at it.
Oh, cool. You like it, baby? Thank you. Thank you.
No problem.
Yeah, oh my gosh, this side was so cool.
It is.
It had like pencils and all kinds of stuff. Look at that. Grr. I mean, I could still use it. We won't see any of it anyway. I would have saved that side. Man, that side is gorgeous. That was the front cover, I think, or the back cover. Oh, hello. I just put my fingers all over the glue and took it off. Up, down, down, up.
America don't want to learn too much trouble.
Americans don't want to learn it too much. It's easier, Jess.
It is.
It is so much easier. It makes sense. Everything goes in tens, 10, 100,000. I'm like, yeah. It's easier. I mean, I can't tell you now, but I remember like it made sense why it all kind of worked. But I think that it had something to do with some French guy came up with it. And there was some kind of dispute, I guess. And some people went this way and some people went that way. I don't know. Oh, that would be a disaster. See, kilometers, I can't get used to. Again, it makes sense. Kilo, kilometer. But I can't get used to kilometers. Like when you travel and you look at your speedometer and it's in kilometers. And I'm like, how fast am I going? Like, I can't figure it out. It's a shocker that I haven't gotten a ticket yet. One is shorter than the rest, yes? Who's shorter?
Okay.
Okay.
We use gallons and pounds.
That is so confusing.
But for everything else, milliliters, whatever that is. It is we learn to in nursing school, medicine, and on the nursing.
That looks right.
Using inches, kilometers.
That would be so confusing having to go back and forth. But I mean, it's good that you're well versed in that because honestly, there's so many tutorials and so many things out there, and I get it. When people. When people are, doing their measurements and then they're trying to convert and they're like, I'm sorry, I'm not used to inches, So it is nice to know both. It would be nice, but I don't even know one, much less two. Forget it. Not going to try at this age. It's done. If I haven't learned it by now, it's done. I'll just get by with what I know. How's that? I'm using my bone folder simply to make sure we have good adhesion here on the corners and on the sides. Again, we're going to build this to last and to look great, right? Look at that. Beautiful lines. Okay, and then we've got this one to put here on the bottom. Doesn't matter. You know what? That's why this was long. That was one of these panels. Oh, genius, Maddie. See where you're supposed to, oh, that's pretty. Label your stuff like I did in the front and then totally forgot to do it on the inside. And there you go. Good thing they're interchangeable. It won't make a big difference. It might be a little bit of a shorter side, but I mean, I guess if we don't like it, we can just recut it, right? It's not the end of the world to cut another strip of paper, but we'll see. We shall see. In pharmacy, we use 3 different measuring systems: apothecary, I love that word, household, and metric. What is, okay, you're going to have to educate us now, Angel, because I couldn't even tell you. What is household? And what is apothecary? I mean, I know what it is, but what is the measurement apothecary? And that's nuts. Are you kidding me? I can remember 1. You think I'm going to remember 3? As we are a pass-through place, so much. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. You have to kind of, work with all kinds of systems in Panama because they are a trade country for sure. Maddie, you're doing such a great job. I shy away because I can't measure right and straight. Looking awesome. Yes, you can, Kat. You stop. You see how easy it is. You can totally do it. It is not hard. You just have to, take it one piece at a time. And I know that, like some of the girls were saying, for them, it's easier to cut and glue. That's fine. If you have to cut one at a time. And here's another key. If you work with papers like these that are like painty papers, right? That they're just kind of like messy all over the place, then guess what? You really don't care about orientation. If you make a mistake, it's going to hide itself very well. By leaving, like 1/8 of an inch all the way around all of them too, it will hide a world of sin. And then distressing will definitely finish it off, right? So there's a lot of things that will help. Not everybody's OCD, I get that, but there's a lot of great ways to hide it. So there we go. We have finished the outside of our box and then the inside as well. And so now all we have to do is, of course, come in with this and stick it on here. And see, like I said, it doesn't even matter. Don't sweat the small stuff. You're not going to see 90% of that spine once you glue these down right here. See? You see just a sliver on the left and on the right and on the top and on the bottom. And this is easy to do because, it's harder to work with the box because you're having to move it around. And it has a strong magnet, by the way. You want to know how I know that? This is super thick paper. And the fact that it's going through this paper and this paper gives me great confidence that is a very strong magnet. So nice. They did not cheapen out on those for sure. Okay. So did Angel answer? I want to know. Hang on. Household is Imperial? Oh my gosh, Jess, did you just throw another one in there? Imperial? You guys are killing me. I'm going to have nightmares now. Hang on. This is kind of not very wet. So when you're going to continue working, wrap your paintbrush in a wipey. If you're not going to come back to it till tomorrow or a few hours, if you're going to go have lunch or whatever, and then come back and continue working, get a plastic bag. Get a little Ziploc bag, wet your brush, and stick it in there, and it will hold probably for, okay, I'm not going to teach you bad habits. I'll say it'll hold for a few hours, but I've left mine for days probably. So, but you didn't hear that from me. You heard hours from me. Okay. So just like that. Okay. Now, let me read because I need to know what this is. Hang on, I got to scroll up. Did Andre ever get on live chat? Okay. Household is imperial. Household is quart, pint, spoon. Oh, got it. Like kitchen measurements. Okay, like recipes. Got it. Ounces, pounds. Okay, apothecary, grain, drams, fluid, and dry ounces. Okay, done. Never heard of the word dram. Ounces is not household cups, half cup, that is. We learned that in school too. Ounces are both Ori, which makes the math a little tricky as conversion slightly different. Imperial is the US system. So that's what we use. Verdupois, okay, I probably pronounced it in the French, but I don't know, is another system but less used. Verdupois. Never heard of it. Didn't realize that those were called apothecary measurements. Neither did I. We did those in pharmacy trivia. I went to med school for 3 years. Oh gosh, I don't know how you did it, Ori. I used to help a friend, and it's funny how life has a way of, memories come back at you and you realize, oh, I had a really great friend, I was only a teenager and she was probably in her 30s. You didn't know her, honey. Her name was Vicky. And she was going through med school, and she would bring in flashcards. Like, this is back in the days of flashcards, right? She would bring in her flashcards and I would quiz her. And we would sit there at break or at lunchtime and I would quiz her. And holy cannolis, the words were like that long. And I was like, so I remember thinking, you gotta be kidding me. There's no way I could remember all of this. But she did. She would memorize it and study and study and study. I mean, you've got to, my hat's off. But here's the point that I was going to make. Hang on, Princess. How life has a way of preparing you without you even knowing, right? So she had a special needs son, but not like autism. He was, I think, cerebral palsy. He was pretty much, he needed everything done. Oh, he was probably teenager, 20s maybe. And he had diapers and, wheelchair, and he was, he would drool, you know what I'm saying, right?
Did I see him?
And no, honey, you weren't born. I was a teenager.
I think I was on therapy.
Anyway, like that boy, yes. And one day I remember her asking me, will you babysit for us? And she was so shy about it. And she tried to explain to me my son's special needs. I'd never met anyone's special needs in my life. And I was like, yeah, of course. And, no worries, because she was so nice. And her husband, she explained to me, she goes, we never get to go anywhere. We don't, nobody, helps us, obviously. And so it'd be great if you could babysit and we could just go out for a couple of hours. We're just going to go down the street and just get dinner or something, just by ourselves. And
her son.
And I babysat her son. And I mean, it wasn't hard at all. I just kind of sat there with him. And, and so I did it like 3 or 4 times, and then they ended up moving. And it's funny now looking back that I had no idea that I was going to have a special needs daughter. How life goes around and you just never know how things are going to come back, right? But I just got that memory. I don't know why, but I just remember that. So it's so interesting.
What did you guys do with the boy?
No, nothing. He just sat there, honey, and I was just, this is back in the day when there were no cell phones. So I just sat there and read. I love reading. CK, go to the store, and what happened? The black.
That black box.
I think Ori said yes. Let me give Ori a
wrench.
A wrench, so if she's got links, she can pop them in. Although Ori's in pain. Anyway, I'll give you a wrench.
Why'd you go to Kim?
Whomever. Just because Ori knows where they're at in the store. Potato. Okay, so now we need to choose papers, guys. We're going to have plenty left over. I mean, with 2 sheets of paper, we've done all of it. which was the big stuff,
There was.
plus tons here. Okay.
Tiki says I can look.
Okay, you got it. Or I can just write it down, CK. If you know you want one, I'll write it down. So I'll get it together tomorrow. Now we have, thanks, Ori. Now we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Did I get them all? Let's do it again. 15. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. See? We need 16 pieces. We know that.
Therapy place.
Mm-hmm.
There was this boy, exactly that one that she was talking about, and he went through and he had a wheelchair in it.
I know, it was so sad. That was a boy at where Madison took therapy, and it was so sad because the mom was so sweet. She came over and she was talking to me, and she was explaining to Madison that he actually was born okay, and he fell into a swimming pool, and that's how he ended up, in a wheelchair. Yeah, and I was heartbroken when I heard that, because here in Florida, we have swimming pools everywhere. There's water everywhere, and I wish people would just
Yes, please write that down with the paper.
Oh, sure. You got it.
Yeah, it's hard to hurt.
Black one or ivory? It was so sad. CK G45 box album, and which color? Let me know. Or one of each. Or I'm not sure how many we have. All right, so we need 15 panels. So this is where it comes together like this, because this is easy. Black. These are squares. You got it. Ruler to the rescue. We know they're all the same. Now, mind you, again, I can save paper by cutting this a little lower, right? I can save paper here as well, here, but I'm not going to worry about that. It's just easier to cut all of the squares, and then I will worry about, what I need to trim somewhere.
To count the black.
Back. So many pages, not counting the back. The back, we have to count it because we're going to see that, right? Did I count wrong?
I guess.
Uh-oh. 1. Now I'm questioning myself. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 16, I think, right?
Mm-hmm.
Correct me if I'm wrong. And we're going to leave a border once again all around, which again, like I was sharing with Kat, helps you to hide a world of sin. We could do 4 7/8, which will leave like a thin border, but I think I'm going to go with 4 3/4, which is going to leave a nice 1/8 of an inch. It's correct? All right. Okay. Thanks. I was like, me and numbers. So 4 3/4 wide is what I'm going to go with. Okay. I know it's hard to see on black. And then my height is going to be 4 3/4. Doesn't get easier than that. We just need to cut 16 squares. That's it. All right. And again, when it comes time, yes, I'll end up trimming them, and I probably have to take them down here on the sides, because remember, because this is glued here, it's taken probably 1/8 of an inch from the top and the bottom. So we'll do minor tweaks and adjustments here, but for the sake of making it super easy, I'm not going to sit here and split hairs about, this page, I'm going to do that. This page, no. I'm just going to cut them and then adhere them, and then I can decide. Now, the one thing I do want to decide is beforehand, do I want to do anything funky, right? So this one will be a pocket, no worries. But say, for example, I wanted to make a flip here, right? So it flips up, and then, it's a back panel kind of thing. So then in that case, I would need the height basically times 2. So I can score it in half and it'll have a flap. Now, I probably won't do that with this paper because it's single-sided, right? Could I? Yes. I would cut the piece. The flip would be white, right? In which case I would just cut another panel and stick it on the white side and all would be kosher, right? And I can even ink the sides black so that it blends in like it's part of the album. So you can work with anything you guys want, right? But I think that maybe not, because I think we have enough pockets and flips. I mean, we can extend a little bit and do other, but I think we have a lot going on here, right, guys? Unless, what do you guys think? Can you think of anything we might want to add?
To me, I mean,
that one's got a little grunge on there, but that's okay.
At least.
And I want to see if they have any ideas of something that we could add in here.
Mm-hmm.
It's got a lot of working little things here and there. So I don't know. Any suggestions, guys? Anything we should add or you would like to see that I can do? Tina's neon crayons. Ooh, yeah. Won't that be fun? Are there any like working mechanisms that you want me to add in addition to the pockets and the flips that already come with it and the notched pockets? Anything else?
Mm-hmm.
Acetate would be cool. Yes, it would be. I love that. Oh, such good ideas. I think I'm going to use that for when I do like the stuff in the pockets.
Mm-hmm.
I like it, CK. I like it a lot. Nada, no ideas. Maybe a flip down panel. Like this one. Just do another one. And just do another one. Maybe here where we have these. There's a nice gusset here between these two. A big one. See that? So we can definitely do some kind of treatment here because we have space in between those two. Yeah, there's space in between these two here. And this is just a blank page, and this is just a blank page. Oh, flip this way. Gotcha, this way. Flip down, Maddie, not up. That was funny. Kim's like, yes, but down. Okay, we could do that here. And we can do, like we said, do the, do it with the same. I swear. I was dying last night. Who was it that asked me for something last night? And I was like, no. And then I kept going and I'm like, wait, what are they asking? And I was like, well, yeah, I could do that. And then I couldn't stop laughing all night. I was sitting there in bed just thinking to myself, oh my God, it's so embarrassing. Like, duh. Okay, here we go. Okay, so we'll do a flip down, Maddie. Smiley face. You got it. Oh, all right, let's pick papers. Should we cut everything? How many do we still have? We have everything. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And we need 16 plus one of them is going to be longer. I'm telling you, Kim, sometimes, you know how you sit there washing dishes and you kind of look back and you go, did I say or what? Like you just cringe. I have so many cringy moments. I just sit there and I go, like, why would I say that? I can't help it.
I like Dinah's crayons too.
Oh, Dina's, yeah, she's awesome. Okay, let's cut some squares and finish this thing up. What time is it? It is not 10 o'clock. Get out. Maybe we should continue it tomorrow.
You do this tomorrow.
Huh?
What are you gonna do this tomorrow?
How do I do this tomorrow? You come live and you do it again.
Well,
okay.
Game night.
I know, but that's at night. That's not during the day. Oh, wait, no, Ori's live tomorrow
At
in the
2.
afternoon. Yes, that's where we're going to be.
Maybe tabs.
Ooh, yeah, tabs would be cool too. We can, oh, and we have scraps that we can even do some tabs with. I like it. All right, don't let me forget. Don't let me forget. Tabs, flip, and there was something else. Oh, acetate. Yeah, good ideas. Okay,
Yes, we're gonna craft together. We can craft together.
what you doing? What are you making tomorrow? 4 3/4, right? 4 3/4.
You, no idea. Or I said,
I love it. You're like me. At the last minute, I'm like, what are we gonna do? I don't know. All right, let's measure one. Always, always, because it's better to ruin one 12 by 12 than do your entire 12 by 12 pack and then go,
why
no.
is he like me?
Because we never know what we're
But
going
I
to do.
think I have a box like yours.
Do you? Ooh.
I want to use scraps. Or he says,
Yes, that would be fun. Just super eclectic, like all over the place. That would be fun. All right, so we've got a good measurement, guys. We got it. 4 3/4
box
by 4 3/4 works.
Or he says everything else is in box. The boxes.
Okay, well, absolutely 4 3/4. Before I mess up, stop talking, Maddie. This is how things go wrong. Yes, okay, that's 2. Now, from the same sheet, we can get more because this looks completely different than this. Look at that. You would never see that these 2 panels came from the same sheet. Ha ha ha. So we'll put 2 more from here. We get the little strip off the bottom. And we had said 4 3/4 by 4 3/4. See how easy this is? Like once you get going and you've got the measurements, it just all comes together. That's why I love albums. I mean, don't get me wrong. You guys know I love coming up with my own projects and my own thing. And, but man, when you just want to do some fun crafting and just, do something quick and beautiful, there you go.
I like when you do mixed media projects.
I know. It's been so long. I do want to do a mixed media class. I really, really do. Because I miss it terribly.
Really?
I want to keep that bird. I want to keep
that.
Like a canvas. We need to do a canvas. These pages are so beautiful. Oh, it's so hard. All right, let's
do
that
one. Do that one.
Me too. That butterfly is gorgeous. 4 3/4. Zap. 4 3/4. Zap. That's my sound effect. Hey, it's late, and this is what happens when I craft late. You know this by now. 4 3/4. I go off the rails.
Hey, guys, give us a yes or a nay. You guys like or crafting at night? Do you like the crafting at nighttime?
Oh yeah, that's a good question. How many of you enjoy nighttime crafting or watching nighttime crafting? Some company at night. Or you like me and you're like, oh my God, my eyes are closing. And it's funny because if I'm crafting,
he's laughing at you.
If I'm crafting, by the way, I will stay till 2 o'clock in the morning crafting. No worries. If I'm watching crafting, people, no, you guys put me like so relaxed when I watch crafting that it's like the best remedy for sleeping. Seriously.
I never craft at night unless it's a class or something.
Really? So you're a morning crafter.
Nighttime art watching at night.
I love nighttime art and watching it too. Okay, so it doesn't put you to sleep.
Or you said I love what?
I love crafting at night, but I need daylight to craft. Oh. Look at that. We're kind of half 50 and 50.
I like watching at night, though.
I love watching crafting at night. You have no idea how many of your videos put me to sleep.
So
And I
it
don't
depends
mean that
on-
in a bad way,
So
because people have told me that all the time. Your
Put you to
voice,
sleep?
yeah, your voice puts me to sleep. And I'm like, okay, turn it on at night. I don't care.
my nighttime is after 5 with my hubby.
Ah, there you go. So you spend all day and then at night. Oh, I like it. That's good. That's very disciplined.
Or
You
is
go,
it-
Kim.
So it depends on what I'm doing.
Yeah, no, I love listening like to any
Shows.
crafting video at night
Or
because
I can't paint
I
more.
just go night night
Because I can't paint more fun at night.
because of the lighting. Yeah, yeah, it's bad for your eyes too. Anyway, unless you have like mega blasting light like I do, which is still bad for you, by the way, because sometimes the lights are so intense that I get headaches. How do you
Chances
cut
are
that?
I love your craft with knees at night is so good.
Oh, thanks. I was just about to say that, Maddie, your voice at night, I fall asleep. Yes. And I take no offense to it whatsoever. Okay, how do I cut this? Like, I love this and I love this. Oh. I don't want to cut it.
Your teachers enjoy crafting and also at AM also.
I like crafting all the time.
Since I have exact white light energy for me. Read what Ori said.
Since I have what?
Extism? Extism?
I don't know. White light blues the edges.
For me.
Blurs? Astigmatism. I got it. Since you have astigmatism, the light. Really? I didn't know that I have astigmatism. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're almost there. 8.
In the afternoon with Julie at 1:30 and Lisa at 2.
8, 8, 8, 8, 8.
Cat's telling
Eight,
you.
8. Yes, ma'am. 8, 8. Oh. Okay, we'll go here.
I prefer morning crafting.
Do you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't see in the dark when I'm crafting at night.
Not good for you anyway. 4 3/4.
How's quiet at night, Cat said.
4 3/4. Hang on, baby. Hang on. I'm going. I promise. Just give me 2 seconds. We needed, I forgot, guys. I'm telling you, numbers are like 16 pieces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, we need 5 more because 1 we're going to make extra long. Don't let me forget. When you see me cutting the 15th, go stop. Or maybe I should just cut it now.
Cat says the house is quiet at night.
Oh, here is the only time. Maybe that's why I like night crafting.
Because everybody's quiet.
During the day, phones are ringing, dogs are barking, delivery men are coming. People are asking me questions. Just ask Kateri. Kateri's like, oh my God, you cannot talk for more than 5 minutes. And she's right. I can't.
You know she does.
She laughs.
You know she always says?
What?
Maddie never can talk on the phone without
I can't.
interruptions.
I cannot. So it is kind of funny. What are we doing with this one?
Kim's a 16.
Yes. So we're leaving this one extra long because we're going to fold it in half. Oh, should we do this side? No. Something with no text. So it doesn't necessarily... does it matter? It doesn't matter. Because if we're going to fold it, we're going to add a panel. So it doesn't matter what we do, does it?
How is your grandson, Cat?
In that case, guys, do we want to use something nice and tall, like this flower, so that when we unfold it, it reveals something long? That might be something cool to consider.
It is.
Now, if it is 4 and 3...
Hi, Kateri, there she is.
There she is. Hey, sis. I was just talking about you.
I was on the way to bed.
Were your ears burning? Way to bed. Max just went home. Aww. Oh, I didn't even get to see Max. If we're doing 4 3/4 times 2.
She said, I just noticed you were on.
Yes. We just came on because, there was no live sale today, so we hung out. We crafted. Alexa, what is 4 3/4 times 2?
4.75 times 2 is 9.5.
9.5. So I need 9.5 tall. Will this flower work? 9.5. 9.5. Keep saying it. 9.5. 9.5. 9.5. Ooh, just barely. That's kind of perfect, actually.
Hi, sis. I mean, sorry. Hi, Auntie Kateri. That's
Yes.
it.
All right, here we go. All right, so now the width with 4 3/4, so that doesn't change. I'm doing math live. Something's gonna go wrong. I know it.
You didn't even say you bought a Max, did you?
I didn't. Okay. Now.
See who needs math class? Lisa.
I do. 9 3/4. Okay, so we'll leave. What if I go this way? 9.5. Not 9 3/4. We'll cut part of the stem, but if I go the other way, I'm going to be right at the tippy top. Okay, here's what we'll do. We'll trim some from here, a smidge, and a smidge from this. I want to
just ask Siri.
That's what I did. You know it.
Yeah.
Okay, so that now folded in half should be what we need. Again, should be, not will be. Because you all know me in math. Nope, that's wrong. Why? Why is it wrong? Okay, where did I go wrong? 4 3/4, 9.5. Isn't that what she said?
I think so. Maybe.
9.5 exactly. Okay, go. One of you smart math people. If I did 4 3/4 times 2, shouldn't it give me? It does. Am I not folding it right?
You need math when you have Siri or Alexa, Kateri says.
Exactly. All right. Hang on.
Kath resting her hand from puzzle cutting.
Well, that's good.
Mine is an A half, or mine is an A.
Minus what?
An A half.
9.5. That is what I did.
Yeah.
9.5. Exactly. But somehow my math did not work. But it doesn't matter because here's what's going to happen. We know we need 4 3/4, but we're going to fold up this way. So I want to score it on this side. 4 3/4, right? Oh, it did work.
Yeah.
I don't know. Why did it not look right?
I don't know.
I don't know why it didn't look right when I was doing it. Perfect. Ta-da! And now we have a flower. So now we need an extra panel for here too. FYI. So we're going to end up needing one more panel. Okay.
Ooh. Lisa's getting ready to make a Finch journal.
Ooh. Nice. What were we up to?
I don't know.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11.
Please ask you, are we still doing Christmas theme?
11. Oh, she's talking to Lisa. 11.
Okay.
11. 4 3/4. 4 3/4. 4 3/4. Yes, I always say the measurements 100 times one time. I like this down here too. Yeah. I like those corners, period. 4 and 3. Oh. 4 3/4. If I cut it this way, I'll have a strip. Okay. I can use it for pockets or something. 4 3/4. And 4 3/4 this side. Where am I? Here. Now let's count again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. But we need 2 more, right? Because we need to cover this too. That's what we said. So let's cut 2 more out of this. Which side do I like better? I like both.
Kim says 2 more.
Yeah, thank you. It's impossible to pick sides, honestly. Like, I don't know what I like more. So you just have to go, I guess. 4 3/4. If not, I'll be here all night thinking about it and not doing anything. 3/4. Okay. I think we have all the panels that we need to cover our gorgeous book now. Super easy. Like I said, we're going to tweak them though.
Why 2 more?
Because we needed 15, remember originally? Oh no, 16. And then we added 1 more because of the flip down, right? So we should have 17 total, in my case. Now, if you're just going to cover your panels the way they are, then it should be 16. But I should have 17. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I just stuck 2 together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Actually, that is exactly what we needed. So, but since I'm going to do this one, remember, I have to cover this panel so it's not white.
Okay, if you're getting in the shower, I'll see you if you're still here when I finish.
Okay, you got it. So then this is going to go here. We're obviously going to have to trim it some, but that's okay. Or whatever piece we choose. So we need 1 more. That's why CK, because we did this thingamabobby. So let's look at our pieces and see what we have left. Do we have anything big enough? Not that we couldn't collage something, by the way. We could totally grab scraps and collage because, you know, it's painty paper. But
You're tracking the, of course, like your cover.
She counts over like I do over. Oh, yeah. Oh, no. Like, you know, I joke about it all the time. You know, I'm dyslexic, but no, seriously. The last thing I should have ever become, other than a mathematician, is a crafter. Why? Because the worst thing for me is numbers. Anything counting, I can't retain numbers for more than a few seconds. You know, it's horrible. You know, I make light of it, but it really is horrible. But you got to laugh, right? Because if you think of everything like woe is me, then forget it, right?
Yeah.
We just go. That's it.
True, at least, you know.
4 3/4. Will I cut my beautiful butterfly? I kind of will. Oh, well.
No, don't cut the
You
butterfly.
can't keep everything forever, Madison.
Oh,
There's always more paper. There we go. That's going to be that one. Okay, now I'm set. So we still have this big one together. We still have all of these for, look, perfect for pockets and tags, bookmarks, belly bands. So nothing has gone to waste. We still have all of these awesome strips, right? With the, not that. This one, yes. This one. This one. These would be great for masterboards too. Ooh, that would be gorgeous. Actually, I have a craft in mind with
What's
this
that?
and some dies.
Crafted. What's that?
Maybe I'll do that tomorrow.
When?
I don't
Or
know.
you go live though?
Oh, yeah. Well, at night, maybe. Okay, so we still have
Maybe.
all of that, and we still have 2 full sheets,
Mhm.
and we
Yeah,
still
what?
have, I forgot these pieces. We could have used these too, duh. Maddie, geez, not that, not that, not that, not that. These, we forgot about these. We have all of these. Look at, oh, that would have been awesome on the cover. Look, we still have those. So I'm going to put these here with the paper so I don't forget I have them. I have enough to make another album. Woo! Probably the Tim Holtz one could be done with this. Okay, let's put this off to the side. Let's put all of this off to the side, actually, because we are done. Other than inking and gluing, we are done. We are done. How long have we been here, guys? 2 hours?
Let me see.
All that yickety yakking. We got this done in under 2 hours, or about, well, let's go with 3 hours. And that's with all the talking. If you are doing this by yourselves, you can knock off one of these albums in an hour and a half. Now, again, this I am going to come kind of deep because when I put my panel, just in case anything shows, I don't want it to show. And I might have even wanted to cut this one a little shorter than that one. If I didn't have that flower, I probably would have gone a little shorter just because I think it would have added interest. Or like CK said, we could have added a tab for pulling it down. We might have to do that anyway. Yeah, I like that idea. I like it a lot. So hang on. Plan B. Cut a smidge off the bottom. Enough for a tab. Maybe a small whale tail or a regular one. And then we're going to put a tab up here to pull down. Maybe a little bit more. So now, if you guys want an approximate, these are not trash. This side is now 4 inches. Okay. So this one is 4 3/4, and this one is 4, and that should give us enough. Again, it all depends also on which tab you're going to use or how big of a tab. Like if you have our whale tail punch die set, right? It comes with 3 different sizes. So you can decide if you want a small, a medium, or a large whale tail. It will all depend. You know what? Got to make the paper behave. We forgot to burnish it down. Break down those fibers. Again, this is really nice thick paper, so you want to break down those fibers too. Yeah, that was a really good idea. It's going to look cool with a tab. Are you getting tired? You're starting with the uh-huh.
Oh, you're so beautiful.
Thanks, Andre. There you are. I was wondering where you had gone.
I'm just like acknowledging you.
Of course, we can also round the corners. That would add another bit of interest, right? But since we're going all straight edges everywhere, like the whole book is straight edges, for continuity, we're just going to go ahead and keep going with that, making sure I don't have any white. Oh, there's some white. I no likey. No likey. Okay. You can hear how thick the paper is, right? Can you guys hear it? I've been playing around with the microphone settings because, as you guys know, this is the older camera, right, that I'm working with. And oh my goodness, some of the videos, the volume is too low. And sometimes it goes like a metallic sound, like a robotic sound. It's weird. And so I've been trying to figure out how to amplify the sound. Now, when I'm live, it's great. It picks up really well. When I do videos, you guys should see what I have to do. I pretty much have the microphone in my face, and then I have to turn the little in the studio where I use iMovie for my videos. There's a little.
You can hear it. CK says.
You can hear it, yeah. There's a little. If you've ever used iMovie, you know what I'm talking about. There's a bar for your voice, and you can go up or down. So it always starts at 100, which is just your regular number, right? And then it goes all the way up to 400. That means it's 4 times as loud as I'm speaking right now. Every one of my videos is all the way up to 400. I don't, and I've had people tell me your volume is really low, and I'm like, I don't know what else to do other than to scream at everybody. I can't figure it out. And it used to be worse until Bernie got me this like boom mic, because when it was just the camera picking up my sound, I think it's my pitch. Yeah, seriously, it's so weird. You know why I think it's my pitch? Because I will talk to Alexa all day long and she ignores me. See, like right now, she ignores me. Half the time, I'm ignored. And Madison has to go, Alexa, what time is it? Or whatever. Half of the time, she ignores me. So I think it's got something to do with my pitch. Electronics don't like it. I'm going to develop a complex.
I have to sometimes like drop in and then she can talk to her.
Oh yeah, no matter what command I give her, she ignores me. So the guys tease me around here all the time. They're always like, or not, because that's what I say. I go, Alexa, drop in on blah 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 blah. And she goes,
Sorry, I can't do
she
that.
does nothing. She just sits there.
Papa has not signed up for Alexa calling and granted you drop-in permission. To call instead, just say, Alexa, call Papa.
Don't call anyone. I don't know who Papa is. Who's Papa? I don't know anybody named Papa. Please don't call him.
That's what CK says.
Yeah, it's probably my pitch. But the guys always go, or not.
Or not.
Because she just ignores me all the time. That's hysterical. Papa. Who's Papa? Can you imagine me calling some random guy while I'm live?
Hello. Hi, I'm Papa.
Wait, but how was she? Wouldn't that have to be a contact?
CK gave you a phone.
Yeah, no, let's not call him CK. Especially at 10:30 at night.
Hi, I'm Papa. What do you want here?
I don't know anyone by that name. You would think she would have to have a contact by that name. I don't know.
Papa Brown.
I don't know. That's hysterical. Oh my God, Deborah, don't even. The blender dude.
Please.
We're going to start calling him the blender dude.
Camera says.
Oh God. Okay, so this one, honestly, and I know that's embarrassing to say, this one, which is like 6 years old, I think has been the best. The only reason, if you notice, it's not a big fishbowl. Like on my desk, you can really notice the effect because of the lines. And so you see the lines kind of warping, and I hate that. This one does not have it as bad. And everything on this camera, if you notice, the color's not bad. I mean, they're not great. You know, it's kind of dull. It's much brighter than that, but they're not horrible. The problem with this camera, Ori, and it's not expensive, is the zoom. So, you know, for what I do, I'm always bringing stuff up like this. And see, it won't zoom. It just will not. It takes forever to catch on. See? It just won't. It's horrible. So If that's what you're going to be doing, I do not recommend this camera. Other than that, I don't think it's a bad camera. The last one I had was really good at first, like really good. And I love the remote because I can zoom in, just clicking it. And the color was really nice. And then it started glitching. It started going, and it didn't last long at all. That camera was like 2 years old. So was it a good idea? Yes. Was it a reliable camera? For me, I can say no. Because 2 years, forget it. This what?
Deborah, do not call the
The
blender
blender
when
dude.
you come back.
Hey, maybe I'll bring margaritas this time.
Yeah. Hi,
Um,
Diane.
hey, Diane. The one that we got to replace the new one is the dumbest camera I have ever seen in my life.
Mhm.
Have you ever heard of a camera without zoom? No focus whatsoever. That's it. It's just one level. Like, I didn't even know you had to ask for that as a feature in a camera. Like, I didn't know a camera could come without the feature. It's insane.
I'm drawing out my layout of my new studio, so I'm dreaming.
Ooh, yes. Oh, I can't. I'm going to move this desk from here. I've been saying that I'm going to do that for 2 years, and I hope to do it like this year
Soon.
because I can't take it. The AC unit
Makes the
is
light glow.
right on the other side of this wall, like 3 feet from me, not even. And every time it turns on, you can hear it in my videos, and it drives me insane. So, am I right, CK? Have you ever heard of a camera that does not have zoom? It's insane. Like, it's crazy. So,
The only good problem is that too many windows and enough walls.
oh, see, that is a good problem, but it's a bad problem. Yeah, I hear what you're saying.
Why is that a good problem?
Well, if you have a lot of windows, then you have a lot of natural light, which is excellent for crafting and for you, your health in general. Oh yeah, mental health. You need sunlight, Madison. But the problem is you don't have enough walls to be able to put up shelves or cabinets, right? She would have to block out the windows, which is kind of a shame. Okay. Yeah, I see what you're saying. That's tough. Does it have high ceilings? Maybe you can go above the window. Some
window.
Yeah. Some
windows have the window?
No, you could put cabinets if you have enough
ceiling.
Yeah. Enough room. Or even if it's just like a shelf that goes around the room, a couple of shelves, the whole perimeter up top.
Diane,
and then
that paper is very cool, Diane.
Oh, thank you, Diane. Yeah, it's really pretty.
Windows are high, walls are wall to wall.
Oh, yeah, no room. That's a problem.
Why?
You're pretty much yeah. I don't know. I guess what wall you do have, you're gonna have to maximize that and just stack cabinets on top of cabinets, honey. Drill them onto the wall. Tell Victor to put some 2x4s and
I think I'll put some tables.
Yeah. Yeah. You'll have lots of counter. You can do a lot of counter space, and that's good. Yeah, this is a new one from 3/4 Designs, Diane, that we decided to break out tonight and play with. We're making this graphic 45 album in a box. And so we've already done the cover. This is the outside cover. We've been busy. We've been talking, but we've been busy. And then the inside as well. And now we just cut all of the papers for this is the inside that goes here.
Or is it Victor LOL? No.
Not a handy, but gotcha. It happens. Hey, not everyone has the same gifts, right? And actually, inking that up was not the smartest
Mhm.
idea. Do you know why? Who
Why?
can tell me why?
Because you have to do glue.
We have to glue it, but before we glue it, remember I said we're going to have to make adjustments because obviously this is probably not going to fit in here. See what I mean?
You
Now,
also glue to the box where he says.
yes. So when you're done, this gets glued right on that spine like that.
Mhm.
And so when you open it, you have your album, and then when you close it, it just stores neatly on this side. See? Like so. So that's the cool part about it, is that we can put it all together, and then when we're done, glue it in place, and we don't have to be fumbling with the whole contraption. Now, technically, looking at this, if I was to cut this and not even tuck it into the pocket, because then I would have to cut it really narrow. Remember, again, this is adhered. Here, let me show you what I mean, in case anybody out there does not understand. I know I'm not the clearest sometimes, but you see, look how much of it's glued up to here. So I'm going to lose out on all of this unless I plan to do some kind of a crazy cut in this paper and cut this way and this way like a T, and then slide that in the pocket, and then the width. Okay, we're not going to do all that. That is way too much. So what we're going to do is we're going to mark where we need to cut, and we're going to trim it, and it's going to just look like that. Okay. And then we're going to take the remaining piece that we cut, and we're going to continue that on the bottom. Easy peasy.
Is Marco excited to have his own place?
So I'm going to, here's how we're going to do this super easy. And if you need to use a clip, go for it.
Piece to tag.
We're going to line it up by butting it up to the pocket, right? And then I'm going to flip it.
David, send me some of your energy. You're funny.
I've always been like that, Diane. And it's not that I'm not tired. Oh, wait, this has got text.
You were saying tired or what?
It's not that I'm not tired. It's just that my brain never shuts off. Since I was born. Like my mom has always said that, I mean, I was walking and talking like, from the moment that I was pretty much born. She was shocked I didn't come out of the womb cooking and
singing.
I've always been like that. My poor mother, she had to keep up with me. Yeah. Again, I'm always going to measure everything twice because I don't want to cut it wrong. You know what? Actually, I almost cut it wrong.
It's gonna be exciting for you to move it, and then you're gonna be having to do.
Yep, I almost did it wrong. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. Let's put this box away for now.
I have space to put it in the middle where he says.
Ooh, I have a space to put a craft in them. That's what I have. I have an island, and that's what I keep. That's where I keep this. I love it. I absolutely love it. All right, we're going to cut right about here and pray for the best. Ready? I always cut, and then we'll figure it out. Perfect. And this goes down here.
Isn't it?
See that? Ta-da! Okay. So we've got our first one done. Do I want to glue it? I don't know. I have to re-ink it.
Well, Martha was in the middle of what?
Exams. Ugh. Oh, by the way, I didn't even give it much thought as far as a layout, but I'm gonna just mix the papers randomly. I don't want these two pinks together. I mean, they might look nice if they're facing each other, like that maybe. But no, I think I'm gonna break it up and do like one of those, one of these, one of this, then back to one of these, then one of those, then one of those. 1 second, baby. One of those, and one of these. That's the one of. Where did I leave off? That, this, that, this, that, this, that kind of thing. I'm just going to break up, yeah, the colors, okay? We know where that one goes. Why no rhyme or reason? Okay, here we could do that. And here we can do this one. And then when we open this, we can do that and that. You know what? We can start with paper clipping them and see if we like them. And then that way we can move them around. So enough time, mid-year vacation while moving. Oh, that, you know, it adapting means to
That's fine.
no, to be able to get used to something. Golly, Madison, don't ask me that this late at night. I homeschool enough during the day. The brain stops working.
Get used to, Ori said.
Thank you, Ori. I lose words. This way.
Thank you for help, Ori.
And then, yeah, why not?
Mm-hmm.
Let's say that one. And then this one with, ooh, the butterfly. Now, where were we going to put that other one, Kim? Oh, in the middle. In the
Somewhere
middle,
here, yeah.
here, in this big space. Flip down. Look, I even wrote myself a note.
Mm-hmm.
Flip down. Flip down. And then what could be opposite of that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this one. It's nice and soft.
Mm-hmm.
That. Then to cover this, yeah, that's kind of cool. That one.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Patty.
Hi, Patty.
Hello. Oh, Maddie, you put together really. Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
We had fun. Oh my gosh, it was so much fun. I hope you guys did as well.
Patty said there was a nice clearance sale with your mom.
It was, wasn't it? Lots of great goodies. We were putting the boxes together too, and I was like, ooh, look at this one, and ooh, look at that one.
Are you talking about
Madison's tired now. Can you guys hear her?
why?
Because you're just like repeating and repeating, baby. It's okay. You're all good. Okay, now.
Terry says I have to go.
There she is.
It's late. It's Sunday.
Yes, I'll see you at church tomorrow. Why do we have an extra panel? Somebody.
I'll see you at church tomorrow.
What did we do, guys? How did I end up with an extra panel?
Long couple of days, Patty says.
Yes. Can somebody tell me why we ended up with an extra panel? There's got to be a flip somewhere, right?
Ouch. Oh, but neat.
What did we miss, guys?
I don't know.
What on earth? Now, didn't we count this like 100 times together? Seriously? Okay. Somebody explain that to me. Go. Since you guys, math is not my thing. Somebody explain to me how we ended up with an extra panel. I don't know. But how does that flow look so far? Here, here, here. Recount. I guess maybe I cut an extra one. Whatever. I mean, it's better to have an extra than to be short, right? And if we need it,
ask Kim. CK says.
Yeah, right. Kim, what did we do? You like it, Patty? Thank you. It's looking good so far, right?
The step at 16, Kat says.
Yeah, I don't know. Who knows? It's there.
What do we do?
Okay, so we've got that. I think what we're gonna
LOL,
do.
Kim says LOL.
I don't know. I think what we're gonna do is almost 11 o'clock. I mean, I can keep crafting till 2 a.m., but I got to get this kiddo to bed. So we're going to
I'm
stop
not a
here.
kiddo.
This young lady. I'm so
Mama,
sorry.
Stop saying young lady. Adult.
The beautiful Madison Azar.
My autistic dog.
My autistic, beautiful Madison. Oh, I owe
Flying
all
glue
of that
everywhere.
explanation. I know. Once we glue everything, we'll figure it out. Anyway, we'll stop here. We've got pretty much all of it
You
done.
got most of it.
Yeah, all we need is to cut these down a little bit tomorrow. So just play with that, glue them on, and we'll be done. Seriously, that's it.
Cool.
I mean, other than that,
Good
what
night,
we need to
Diane.
do, good night, Diane. Other than that, we're going to use, I guess, extras to put in pockets if we want to, make some cool tags. And, again, see, anything can be used. And then just fill up the pockets because there's a lot of room for growth.
Kim says she loves it.
Oh, thank you, ma'am. When you close this, like even with all the papers in there, here, let me show you what I mean. And the paper clips. Do you see how much room there still is? There's a lot of room to keep expanding and growing. Look, there's a lot of room. Now, of course, eventually it's going to have photos and whatever. So I don't want to overfill it because we don't want to compromise the magnetic closure, right? We want it to not be fighting bulk. So I'm not going to go crazy, but we have the option to add some additional, little things for photos to be mounted on and whatnot. Okay. So how about we do that tomorrow? So tomorrow afternoon, because morning is church, then we're going to watch Ori. Then we can come back in the evening and continue to work on the box. What do you guys think? Is there a chart with all the possible folds to use on various journals?
Journal.
I've never seen it, Patty, but the best thing I could tell you is, for example, in the videos that I've made, all kinds of different folds and different pockets and different, we make so many journals and albums,
Yes,
like
cat.
that you could possibly go through those videos and just kind of make yourself a little journal and create maybe sketches. But I don't think I've ever seen, I mean, there's so many. I don't think I've ever seen one document or one place that had them all listed.
Tomorrow would be great, CK says.
Cool. Okay. Looks great. Can you add ephemera? We could. Yeah. Yeah, of course. We can do all kinds of fun stuff with it.
Okay, that sounds good, Patty says.
I will be in Ocala for 5 days at the beginning. Oh, cool. Oh, yeah. Well, Ocala's not that far. Ocala's only like
2 hours.
2 hours. Yeah. Ocala's
And then she
beautiful.
said, I wish I was also coming to Alligator Point.
Oh, me too. Me too. I wish you could. It's beautiful. But Ocala's gorgeous. I love Ocala. Okay, so I don't think I see any questions. So I'll see you all tomorrow. Like I said, if you're going to attend Katiri's church online,
Sunday.
Just let us know. We can share the link. And then we'll see you at Ori's. I don't know if Ori probably faded out already.
I fell asleep.
But let me see if I can grab her link real quick. And then Kim is here too. Kim, you're doing something, right, during the week? Oh, there's Ori.
I'm here.
You can pop in your own
Good
link,
night,
Ori.
Patty. Say goodnight to Patty.
I'm going to grab,
link.
Give me 1 second, baby. I'm going to grab a few links for you guys. Here's Southpaw. Ori will grab her link and you guys can go sub to the channel. Let me get you. Yeah, I almost forgot. Go make sure you guys check out Katiri's video, please. She posted it. It shows you the walkthrough for the class. So make sure you guys go and sub to her channel as well. Katiri's crafty ideas. Make sure you sub to her channel.
She's a fabulous crafter.
She is. So many talented folks. Who else am I missing? On Wednesday, we're doing a cinch journal or going to try. Oh, so not the electric glue one, but the old cinch, Kim. The I say old.
Crank.
It's not old. You know what I mean. I still have mine. I should do it with you guys. I really need to break it out. It's been years. Like I don't remember how to do it.
Mhm.
That's how long it's been.
Yeah.
Um.
Yes. the
Okay,
old one.
maybe I'll follow along. Wednesday. Wednesday at what time? Where am I going to be Wednesday? What do we have Wednesday?
Or we have an appointment or something.
No, Katiri's class is on Thursday. Okay. The coil. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we can do it on Wednesday. We can try and follow along, Diane. Let's try.
Kim says 2.
Do you, Rochelle? I've used my cinch like once. I might have used it twice, and
Yeah,
it
I
was
think we
like
used it twice.
it was like 4 years ago or more. So yeah, I need to play with it. I really do.
Mm-hmm.
I love it, so why not use it? Oh, so Kim, what do we need? Are you going to post in the Facebook group what we're going to need?
I have my cinch, Ori says.
There you go. See? Quite a few of us have it.
Central Time, Rochelle says.
No, she's EST. Yeah, Kim, if you could let us know what, because that would really help me. Okay, if you could let us know what we're going to need, at least some basic supplies, then that really helps me gather stuff and I know what I'm doing. Because if not, I can tell you, I'll be like, no way.
I need to learn my cinch.
There you go, Carol. So you can do it on with us.
Chipboard for the cover.
Chipboard for the cover. Graphic 45, I'm sure would work amazing. Paper line cardstock.
Journal paint.
Huh? Paper lined cardstock. What is paper lined cardstock? I have an original and the mini, but interchangeable ones. I don't know which one I have. The black and white one. You have it brand new in the box. You're worse than me, Carol.
I'm using the little golden for Lisa.
Lisa's using a little golden book. Okay, so you're going to pull out the papers first, I'm assuming, Lisa?
Use the cover.
And using the covers, and then you're going to put your own papers in it, right? Paper line. Oh, okay. So a paper line of your choosing, and then cardstock. Got it. Okay.
What I was talking about.
Oh, I want to do Christmas. Ooh, can I get to a Christmas line by then? I think I can. I want to do a Christmas in July book. Okay, cool. All right, Kim, I will love you. We will all love you. And Lisa, if you guys go into the Facebook group and post a link and list of supplies or any instructions that you can give us for prepping, I'm telling you, if people can prep ahead of time, they're more likely to craft along. If we're going to be scattering, like if you guys are going to start working and we're scrambling to find supplies, that's where, it becomes difficult. So, yes.
On the group, I post a link.
Please, with any kind of setup that you can.
Southpaw when? Shortcake says.
She said Wednesday.
2 p.m.
Hang on, I'm going back up. Wednesday at 2.
She's 2 p.m.
Okay, but she'll put it in the Facebook group, and so we can just click on there and look at the supplies. Okay, guys. And then tomorrow with Ori, what are we making? Oh, Ori doesn't know. Any clues, Ori, maybe, so we can get anything ready to craft along?
2 Eastern, Lisa says.
Yep, 2 EST. Got it. Thanks.
Diana says, I need to trip to the thrift store for holiday books.
Yeah, holiday books. I think I got rid of pretty much all of my little golden books. But that's okay, because I have graphic 45 chipboard. So I'll use that to make my own covers. Yeah, that'll be easy. And then I'll pick whatever line I want. You don't get out. Yeah, that's okay. I don't either. And Ori doesn't start until
3.
3,
Four?
right, Ori? Ooh,
Something
flower
risky.
shop. You know, a lot of people already should have it. If they got their boxes, a lot of people should have flower shop already because
Ooh,
we shipped it out last
2.
week. Okay, so Ori is tomorrow at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard. And if you get your Ciao Bella flower shop, maybe you can play
do
along.
along with her.
Yeah.
I'm going to do Christmas. Kim says.
Yeah, that sounds good. I like that idea, Kim. Awesome. Okay, so we know where we're going to be.
Probably
We
an
know where
hour
we're going to
and a
be
half long.
tomorrow. Then we know where we're going to be
Wednesday.
on Wednesday. So tomorrow, Ori, well, church, Ori, and then we'll finish this.
And then game night.
And then game night. Yeah, we've got lots of hangout time. And then we'll
Wednesday.
go Wednesday to Kim's. Then on Thursday to Katiri's class. Friday, Katiri's class. And then Saturday, we got something special planned. So stay put.
What is Saturday?
No, I'm not saying
Tell
because
them.
I'm not telling even you.
Come on, Mom. I'm the boss lady.
Will, what post in the Facebook group? Carol? Brian, when were you doing your giveaway? Weren't you doing a giveaway?
Why are you asking him?
I don't think I've seen anything in the group.
Videos? What post? Shortcake?
I'm not sure. I'm waiting to see if she asks me what post so I can
Go see.
make sure she has all the info.
I'm doing Christmas in July all month.
Oh, that's awesome, Lisa. I love Christmas. Golly, do I love Christmas. I will never grow old.
Lisa,
ever.
I liked your Christmas lives. They were cool.
I love Christmas.
Yes, I'm done. Done. Comment.
Oh, you did the giveaway already. Oh, I didn't see it. Missed it. Okie dokies, folks.
I should do a video. Doing a video soon.
Oh, okay, cool.
What else?
Yeah. Okay. So I don't know which one you wanted in the group, Carol. If you remember, or if you message me. Oh, Lisa, thank you. Yeah, if you remember, just message me.
You're
And
welcome.
but again, tomorrow's going to be
Ori.
church, Ori, and then back here.
For that rest.
And then
Links.
the links, yeah. So Southpaw and Lisa, they craft together. So that's Lisa
Hang out.
Jameson and Southpaw Studios, who is Kim. They'll put a link in the Facebook group. Yes. Ori hopefully will remember to post a link. She's not, she forgets. But hopefully she'll post a link in the Facebook group tomorrow to let us know what we're doing, and so we can all hang out there. And then, of course, I will be posting a link as well. And then Katiri's class, that's going to be via email. I'll send links. And what else?
Saturday?
Yeah, I think Saturday, right? Did I miss
Saturday
anything?
will be something cool.
It will be. She's dying to know now. Oh my goodness. Lord help me. All right. I'm taking her to bed. I love all you guys. I will see you all day tomorrow. Oh, for craft night too. Good night, everyone. Thanks for hanging out with us. Bye.
Thanks.